I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
It's all the way live.
Yup! What's up with y'all, man? Happy Monday to everybody. We live as we do around this time. Usually on Mondays, if you don't know, we go live around 7. Last week we did 8 because it was Pop's birthday and I had to do the dinner thing. But I got a great show for y'all tonight. We're going to have some fun this evening. First and foremost, I must shout out Rich Jewels, our sponsor, Rich Jewels, black female-owned jeweler. She makes these products. She designs them. I have a couple pieces on right now as we speak. RISS Jewels. For the other camera, hold up. Let me see. Is we good? We good? Tap in with her. She has a lot of stuff for women. She's making a big push with her men's jewelry right now. She got a lot of dope stuff for men. 'Tis the season. Might as well tap in. Prices is reasonable. Everything from stainless steel to gold, silver, all of that. She covers it. She got it popping and it's lit. It's lit. I always tell her when she pop up, she look like a Rashida girl. She wearing all her shit. So that's fly to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to Rich Jewels. But tonight, man, in the building we have
Chaz Diab, Uptown, PHI, you know what it is.
and
Trey, Platinum Farms, 215.
Super big hair.
you know what I mean? Shout out to my guys. Now, if y'all tuned into the live before, y'all seen Chaz. Y'all seen the platform before, y'all seen Chaz.
Yeah, I'm third time in.
Now, Chaz is supposed to have been back about 3 more times since y'all seen Chaz, but he made it tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
And every time I talk to Chaz, he say he coming, he give me a completely different looking list of topics. They be night and day, bro.
Yeah, for real.
First of all. Then he be having a different idea who he want to bring with him. So I'm guessing that that's what the topics be based on.
Mm-hmm.
So I be like, all right, cool. But then today I'm like, who you bringing? And he sent me a picture of my man. So it took him a month to get back. He bring the homie through. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy Trey we did MSU together. You know what I'm saying? He used to have Maul at the parties. Like, what the fuck is Maul doing in my party? You know what I'm saying? So Trey is actually family, whether y'all know him or not. This is folk. I'd have been in his properties. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in his store. I see him building better things for the community. He doing the shit y'all be talking about, man. But we gonna get into that in a little bit. We gonna talk more about that. But welcome, bro. Glad to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Excited to have you here, man. Whole lot of MSU was like, oh, Trey beat me. No, but that's fly. We usually start the live show by recapping the weekend, so we can go down the line. We can start with Chaz. How was your weekend, man? What you get into? Any highlights?
Man, you know,
Any highlights?
shout out the Eagles. Shout out the
You go
Eagles.
straight to Sunday. You ain't do shit on Friday or Saturday.
Hey, listen, man, I waited for Sunday on Friday, Saturday. You know, of course, I'm always putting in work, mixing, just locking in as always.
Dope,
We got
dope.
the mixtape coming, so we was trying to figure out a couple of things we could do for the, listening party or whatever.
Right.
Just trying to figure out where it's going to go. Shout out Fear Entertainment Foundation coming, November 10th.
Hosted by me,
Hosted by Sammy.
by the way.
Sippin' with Sammy.
The listening party is on.
It's on the 12th.
12th.
DM me at Chaz Diab, ChazDiab, for more details.
Word. So now you can skip to Sunday. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sunday,
I know you excited. Get off your chest.
Hey, my team
You see
showed
my
up.
man's shirt.
Our team showed up, and we still haven't played our best football. Like, all the Cowboys fans, I know it hurts, but I'm betting anything right now, y'all getting swept. That's all I want to say.
That's how it's gonna go from here on out.
Yeah, that's how
He
I
just
feel.
laid down the law real quick, right? That was
I had to do
gangster.
it.
That was gangster. So, Trey, pardon me, get those out your way. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
we had to get that out
How
the
was
way
your
real quick.
weekend, good brother? I be having stuff.
I had a
anyway.
real nice weekend, a nice outing with my fraternity, Omega Psi Phi
Awesome.
fraternity. We had a gala, our annual gala that
Oh.
we had at the Delta Hotel.
Congratulations,
by the
man.
airport.
Another
so that was a
successful
real,
night.
real nice
Dope.
event. I enjoyed myself.
Awesome,
And you know, as far as them birds, man, I couldn't be, more happier, man.
Everything go back to the birds,
Yeah,
man.
man. It was. I had a nice weekend. Man.
Awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up. What did I do this weekend? Did I do anything? I know I did some shit. Oh yeah. Shout out to my cousin Tiffany. She has a barbecue spot in Newark, Delaware. They just opened
Word.
over the Christmas holiday last year.
Okay.
So she 9-10 months in or so. So probably 11 at this point, but they've been open, they've been doing good. And we have a friend of ours who has a band, Gretchen Emery Band, who has taken a liking to my little cousin, and she supports her business even though Gretchen's vegan. She's constantly promoting the barbecue spot, and they had a situation where they performed there for a couple hours this weekend. So we went through there and listened to Gretchen and them rock and ate some brisket and brisket cheesesteaks and such. I ain't traveled no hour not to get my filling, but we had a good time and got to support my cousin. And I just want to thank Gretchen for always looking out, man. She looks out for this platform a lot. And like I said, she's vegan and she's buying barbecue platters for the band during rehearsal and constantly making sure they on her social media and finding excuses to promote the business. And you don't just find people like that. So let's give a round of applause to Gretchen. Big hand. Appreciate that. We always appreciate the selfless people. There's so many people that ask how they could support, and then there's people that be like, well, until you tell me, I'm gonna just do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I appreciate that. So that was cool. And then I got to have a fly interview with my man Social Sims that y'all will see soon. Shout out to Little Giant Entertainment. The whole gang was in here as usual. We had a good talk. So that's what I did with my Saturday. Sunday I watched y'all. I watched the Birds, man. I ain't really been up on football the last few years. I've kind of just took myself out of it. It was a whole lot of CTE and slave master energy, and it was just it just felt like a job to watch football for a while. You know what I mean? So I ain't have a horse in the race. I was just chilling, doing something else on Sunday. But lately, since the run, and Kay wants to watch every game, so I've been seeing what y'all got going on, and it was shaky. But y'all pulled it off again, man. But that's how y'all been doing all season.
Bro. That's how I feel.
I do have one question. I gotta start a little shit.
What's up? Let's go.
The rescinded call for the face mask. Look at your face.
Okay, yeah, I do remember.
Are y'all allowed to admit that y'all saw that?
Yeah, I seen that. I mean, it's a lot of other stuff I seen, but hey, y'all have a chance at retribution, and dollars, and I like our chances in Jerry's world.
Now, I'm gonna say one thing: it's sports, and bad calls happen in sports. No calls happen in sports. If it work in your favor, great. If it don't, fuck it. So I can't even hold it against y'all. But I know that's niggas went to work today. Talk about that flag that got picked up that it wasn't on y'all side. That was their whole conversation today. I know it was.
I love that they got like excuses. You know what I'm saying? It was some excuses
y'all
about
know
it.
Cowboys fans that get the free coffee on
What'd you say?
Mondays.
Yeah.
Y'all know Cowboys fans that go get the free coffee on Mondays in Philly?
Mm.
Y'all ever think about that? Y'all ain't never see nobody come to the gig that you know he wasn't rooting for y'all, but he got the free coffee?
They got the free coffee.
Oh yeah.
Man.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Pay your little $3, man. No, but that's the weekend. Don't want to get too far in before. Did you get those pictures? Are we good with the pictures that I sent you? There's a picture and a video. I don't know which one you wanted to utilize, but I want to do it because I want to dedicate this episode to them. So I want to start with it. Not sure if Trey is aware, but Wook and Jillian lost their son.
No.
Yeah, so we are just getting the funeral information in the last couple days. And I want to say rest in peace to Amari. I want to tell my brother Wook that I'm here, because it's about all you can say to a man at a time like that. Like, can't tell you to hold your head. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might need to go crazy, but let's find a way to do it, constructively so that we don't wind up with no repercussions.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? But anybody that cares about this platform, cares about anybody that I call squad, this was a big one for us. So just keep sending good energy towards my man Wook and Jill, and just pray for Amari, man. Pray for Amari. We love that kid. Love that kid. You know what I'm saying? So we want to don't want to start off somber, but I don't want to get too far in the episode before we acknowledge who this episode is for. See what I'm saying? Because that's important to me. It's important to me. They sent me the information that said if you wanted to be there. I'm driving to Maryland as soon as I wake up that day. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about?
Right.
We outside for that. So I just want to support in every way possible. And I know a lot of people in my community, like even friends of ours, don't know. Like you didn't know.
Right.
Because nobody posted it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we old school about certain stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Certain times it ain't for everybody yet.
Mm-hmm.
So now that they sent out a video and a flyer for the situation, I feel comfortable speaking on what I've been dealing with for the last couple weeks. And a lot of my friends and a lot of people that you know and care about have been dealing with and trying to support for the last couple of weeks. So that's what's going on, man. Did we ever get the graphic up?
No, I think we just
It's been a long day without.
hold on.
Should I keep talking?
I think they might still be able to hear you.
Can y'all still hear me? Is anybody in the chat? I see somebody was in the chat. Says power forward. I don't know what that means, but all right, we good. We good. All right, cool. Cause I ain't want to have to redo that part. Long as we good. So yeah, that's what's been going on the com. Maul has actually been aware. Shout out to Maul. Maul is over there.
Yeah, I can't bring the graphic up like this.
All right, it's all good. We'll figure out the graphic in a little bit, but I still, like I said, that's what we doing this for today. We gonna have some fun for Amari, man. Real rat. It's a special kid. And shout out to the family. We did a balloon release, and Wook's mom is a character, bro. She talked trash the entire time we was there. I had a ball with that lady, man. It just felt good because even though I know she hurting over her grandbaby, her spirits was high. She was real optimistic, and she was making sure that we wasn't too low. You know what I mean?
Right.
And anybody's mom that does that through tragedy, I respect it so much. Cause man, June mom did that. June mom did, and they cussed us out in the church. Like, I know y'all out there crying. What's wrong with y'all? I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Even for now, I'm just hold it down for you. Cause you're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring you down. So no, that's fly. Oh, we got the Amari graphic?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Handsome young man. But you know that's what we make around here, man. All my homies pop out beautiful kids. Beautiful kids. So yeah, now that we got the graphic, y'all get to see it. Anybody that's whatever, you know, reach out and figure out what y'all need to do if y'all want to participate. But we gonna be out there, man. I'm gonna be out there. I already done told. I ain't tell the gig, but I kind of told the gig. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. So what we got on the list, man? Did the Rich Jewels? Did the Weekend? Y'all see anything on there that jump out to y'all that y'all want to start with? Can y'all see the list? Got the. I don't want to read it out loud. Y'all just. I just want y'all. Anything y'all see that y'all might want to talk about.
I mean, I'm trying to see what else I know about other than the obvious
Let's
ones.
start with Friendsgiving. We gonna start with Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
Do y'all do Friendsgiving?
No.
You never did a Friendsgiving? You've been on the West Coast for the last 20 years. You ain't got no friends.
Nah,
You only got associates.
I mean, it always be the same people. My brothers, both my brothers live out there. My cousin, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
we would just like do shit.
But that's dope too, though.
other than that, though, I just keep it real simple on the holidays, man, because they used to get too crazy, and I can never like measure up to what it used to be like. You know what I mean? So it just be like I'm doing light shit every year.
You know where you eating at this year on the big day? Who
My
cooking?
grandma. My
Grandma?
grandma, yeah. Probably,
Grandma burning it down?
Yeah, something
That's
like.
a blessing. That's a
Yeah,
blessing.
I mean, I ain't
That's
gonna go
awesome.
too crazy. You
That's
know what I
awesome.
mean?
No.
back in the day when you were young.
Oh, you
just
making the
eat
sides?
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
You making
And
the
you can't do
sides?
that no more.
You
No, I ain't
the
making
sides?
no sides. I ain't cooking nothing, man. I'm showing up.
Make it jello. You gonna bring the cranberry
I'm
sauce.
showing up, man.
What about you, bro? You do the Friendsgiving thing?
I mean,
The frat don't do nothing?
yeah, we hand out like turkeys and
Absolutely,
yeah,
that.
we give out a lot of boxes with full Thanksgiving meals
Right.
and stuff.
Thank y'all for that. Appreciate
over
that,
at our
man.
frat house.
That's why.
And you know, whenever me and my sister get a chance, we go out and just hand out platters to the homeless down Kensington and stuff like that.
Dope,
you know what I mean?
dope.
See, you know,
Have you on the
see-
giving
yeah.
during
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. See what
That's
we do
dope.
for
We
some
blessed,
people.
man. We blessed. We
Yeah.
blessed to be in a position to give.
Right, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? That's dope. I brought up Friendsgiving because I'm already invited to like 3 of them.
Right.
See?
And like, if you know anything about me, no way I'm making 3 different things. I am getting a 12 pack for you, a 24 pack for you, and a 5th for you. And that's how we rolling. I'm showing up with the drinks, man. I can't think that much. It's too much. It's like
Right.
it's like when the spring hit and all the white parties pop up.
Right.
And you need 3 white outfits all of a sudden. Like, all right, I'm just going to 1 white party this year, or I'm recycling all my shit from last year. So this way, I'm just bring beer. I'll be cool. But I'm invited to a couple cool ones. My cousins just decided that they wanted to do something for like the first time ever. So this is interesting because they're arguing over whether we're all bringing something or we're ordering out. After we all decided that we was bringing something. So now, the week of, it's a problem. So they arguing right now. I had to put my phone on mute for that. And then I have the other kind of Friendsgiving, where it's damn near just bring your own ass and your appetite. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else you bring will be appreciated, but probably not necessary. So, you know, I'm going to hit a couple spots as we do. And then the Thanksgiving. But the thing is, Friendsgiving kind of spoils Thanksgiving if we eat turkey and yams and greens. I think people should do like seafood and like Jamaican food or like Chinese food, because I don't want Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving for real. I ain't really wanted that since college. In college, we used to have a bunch of them before we left because all the homegirls used to cook. So we used to eat a lot of them. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Friendsgiving when y'all found out about Friendsgiving and what the fuck y'all doing for Friendsgiving this year. I shouldn't have cursed at them, huh? I just cursed at the people. My bad. It's cool. It's cool. So, next we can talk about the foundation. No, we already talked about the foundation, but you want to give a little more detail on the foundation?
Yeah, foundation, you know, executive produced by Vu.
Absolutely.
Co-executive produced by Tell 'em My Name Sosa,
Sos, my guy.
and
Love Sos.
associate producer me. You know,
The bull.
I designed the cover too, by the
And
way.
the cover
You know what I'm
is fly.
saying? You know,
Actually, the merch.
I felt really good about this.
It
cover
looks
for
so
some
good
reason,
on the
you know what I
hoodie.
mean? Yeah, I feel like
It
it do
looks
too.
so good on the hoodie. I was like, oh, that's hard. I need mine. I think I'm gonna get an oversized pup.
Yeah.
think
By
I'm
the way, this
You know what I'm saying? Because it look old school. I think I'm gonna get up.
It's all nice.
Yeah,
Old
it's-
school look with my joint. I got some.
I
baggy
like the
jeans.
vibes of rapping that is like on this shit. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
is
It's like,
spitting, bro.
Niggas
Did
is
you hear
really
any of it, bro?
rapping.
Some of it.
Some of it?
just
Yeah,
like-
the
like,
yeah, I'll
some
let you hear the
of
joint, the Clash of the Titans,
it. Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Oh, that go crazy.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
That go
You
crazy.
know what I mean?
It's real rapping
And,
on
and
it,
again, shout out to Vu because he put in a lot of input, creative input in a lot of ways. Like he ordered the shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it was his vision for the most part, you know what I mean? And
Love that.
and I love that we were just able to do this. My cousin's my blood cousin, you know what
Right,
I'm saying? It's
right.
just like damn, we got to do a project together. Got that off the list, you know what I mean? Like
You know what?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
crazy.
even realize that, but that's dope. Let's make some noise for that.
yeah,
This the first time I was able to do that.
yeah. For
See,
real, 'cause
like, you don't even
I was in
think
LA,
they
you
both
know what I'm saying?
talented.
Like,
You don't ever know what they did, but if
Right.
it's the first time, that's fly as shit.
yeah,
It's a
and I-
milestone for you.
and it's the 50th year of hip hop, so like I just wanted to bring it back to the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I see
the
you
love,
found your hat in the back of the
Yeah, I
closet.
found it in the back of the closet. So I'm gonna rock the joint tonight. You know what I mean? Shout out Chuck D. You know what I mean? One of my
Classic.
favorite. Groups of
Classic.
all time, Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying?
You got a Chuck D look right now.
Oh, man,
you
I
kind
love
of Chuck,
Chuck D,
any
man.
kind of Chuck right now.
Ah.
You a little Chuck right now, man.
Hey, shout out to Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? All the pioneers. You know, but yeah, I bringing my peoples up here. We all about educating.
Right.
And bringing it back to like. Our community, inspiring people to want to do the same. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just like, man, got to bring Trey up here. You feel what I'm saying? With what he doing and how we trying to just educate people about being healthy and just
All right,
you know.
so
putting
let's
it-
get to
You know,
that.
we sitting here smoking and drinking, but for real, you know, we're gonna try to go to the other side for a second. You
I'm
know?
smoking and drinking. I don't know what they do. But look, Trey, first and foremost, get the people background on who you are and what it is that you do overall. Like, you provide a bunch of different services and all type of stuff, so we don't want to skip that. That's important.
I mean, I offer a lot of different services, from landscaping to tree removal to construction. We customize kitchens, bathrooms, fancy. If you want a fancy kitchen, bathroom, heated floors, all the stuff you see in the magazine, we can produce that for you, you know, at a reasonable price. My new business venture is called Platinum Farms 215, and this is what I've been pretty much focusing on, you know, for the last 6 months. You know, just try to educate our community on health and bringing healthy greens and different natural healing products to our community, you know, opposed to just, you know, taking on these different medicines that cause different side effects. What Platinum Farms does, we specialize in what we call microgreens, and microgreens is basically just a micro sprout plant, but it's 40 times stronger than your average vegetable that you were raised on.
Is this like a superfood?
It's yes, it's a superfood.
All right.
It has many different health benefits. It'll blow your mind when you get a chance. Google microgreens, health benefits of microgreens, and it's 60 different type microgreens. At my store, we carry a variety of 20 different microgreens, and all 20 of them have different health benefits that can, you know, really get your body back in tip-top shape, increase your energy level. Just a lot of good things for the body. And the store also has a lot of other stuff like sea moss, shilajit. We have something called Kagan water, which is alkaline water, 9.5% alkaline. The water is great. I drink a cup of it every day. I mean, I feel great, you know, after drinking the water. You can Google that as well, you know, Kagan water.
Crazy drinking water that don't make you feel refreshed, right?
Yeah. And this water, it's a special machine that we have at the store, and it just brings it back real high alkaline level, which is excellent for the body. Just
That's
giving
heavy.
you all the vitamins.
You and Styles
you know,
P,
and
boy,
everything
y'all
you
gonna
need.
save us, man. That's fly. No, I like this is so dope. Like, you don't understand. I know this man. This man is a businessman. He likes working with his hands. He gives to the community. Like, he really do a lot. So for you to just, and I've been past the store. Tell him I've been past.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I done
Came
ran
through,
down on
supported.
your
Yep,
road
absolutely.
early. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? And I loved what I saw then. And now I'm seeing progression and growth and education. And you was educating then, but now you broadening things. You doing more research. You bought the machine to make the water. You're making water. That's like making dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's heavy, bro. Real rap. And I know I joke a lot, but like, I really respect what you just said. Like, one thing I wanted to say to Google also, look up the doctor that cured his mom's cancer with superfoods. You ever heard that story? It was a doctor, and he went against everything that he was doing for your mom if she had cancer when his mom got cancer. And he went organic. Save that woman life. You see what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
And it's still out. It's not a new story. This is an old story. This ain't new. This is new information to our community. The doctors know that when they give you that pill, there's a different way. They don't get paid off it. You see what I'm saying? They be done breached the contract to tell you about superfoods. This man backed out of his job when his mom got sick. You see what I'm saying? So that microbrewing and all of that, very important. I mean, microbrewing. I'm sorry. I be microbrewing. The microgreens and all of that, it's important. It's important. That's why the first thing I said was, that's a superfood. Because I know that story. You see what I'm saying? And that always touched me. Little by little, I'm changing my diet. I don't eat as much bad stuff as I used to. I eat more fish than I used to. You know what I mean? I'm
But
getting
see, the thing about it is, I'm not a vegan or anything. I eat whatever I want, but I do balance it out with my microgreens. I eat an ounce every day of microgreens.
An ounce,
And
just 1 ounce.
1 ounce, and I eat whatever I pretty much want to eat, but I eat it in portions.
Your
There's
digestion and all of
there's
that.
always 70% greens on my plate. The other if I eat steak that night, it's gonna be a 6-ounce piece of steak with 70% greens. But I still ate what I want, but I didn't overindulge in it. So I pretty much eat what I want, but I don't overindulge.
But
in
that's
anything.
America's problem, unless you're in the South. In the South, you get a lot of greens, a lot of rice, and you get a little piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? In
That's how you
traditional
supposed to eat.
traditional South.
That's how you
But once
supposed
you
to
come
eat,
up
yup.
here and we start doing the big baller stuff, you get this little tiny piece of veg, right? They give you 3 broccoli sprouts
80% meat, 80%
and a
whatever.
14-ounce steak.
Right.
Real rap.
Yeah,
And some
yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
not
like,
balanced right.
and it just ain't going to end well. Just ain't going to end well. Like, our portions is the problem. The balance, there's no balance in it.
Right.
Obesity exists for a reason. It ain't too many people that's real big that I know that don't eat a lot. And don't eat the wrong shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? You might not see them, but they got 8 hours at work all day like this. You know what I'm saying? Cheating.
Yep.
No, I like the information. Now, how does Chaz get involved with this situation, man? How do you get a brother like this, fresh back from the West Coast,
Yeah.
involved into this situation? And he looked like he got to eat a little more microgreens.
Yep.
That Chaz, this my man from high school.
Everybody loves this guy.
I know him. This my brother right here, man. I know him for a very long time, man. And you know, it's
He ever been your
it's
space
funny.
partner?
No,
We
we
never
ain't
played
ne-
spades. No, we never.
I don't
played
think we did
spades together.
spades in
All right.
school.
We
I'm
both
just-
nice though. We both nice, but we never played together.
Nah, I
Yeah,
haven't-
All right,
I
well,
haven't.
one day.
It's been a while.
One day.
It's been a
I'll
while.
find y'all a reason to play together. Go ahead.
But you know, we went to high school together, man. Good dude, known him for a long time, and we just bumped heads, like maybe a few months ago. And I seen him, and we reunited. We exchanged numbers. I told him what I was doing with the farm, and you know how I was trying to get the community back, and how I do indoor farming. Like we have an indoor farm. I grow everything from scratch, organic.
Check the page.
No pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides. We spray our vegetables with nothing. It's fresh, cut off the rack. It can't get any fresher than that. It's like
heavy.
it's not sprayed or anything. Every fruit and vegetable you
This
get
ain't normal no more.
from the store is sprayed up heavy. Take a look at your plum. Take a look at your peach. You'll see a white foam on it.
They
that
tell you to
foam
clean some of that
sinks
stuff
into
when
the
you get it
peach.
home if you want it to
gotta
last.
really
Yeah.
clean it.
Because you gotta get that stuff up. There's a whole banana trick.
You can't
gotta
get it
do.
off. Try to get it off your plum. You can't.
There's little hacks like the banana hack. You gotta put the foil on. It's a whole thing.
Man,
It's
listen.
weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is
It's
alien.
it's sprayed up. So I mean,
You eating alien food.
you eating. It's no nutrition, nutritional value in it. It's just sprayed up
better
because
off
that
with a space
chemical
pack.
sinks into the fruit
That's crazy.
through the skin.
You know what? Do you ever think about like just eating for necessity, like eating for strictly for the purpose of what food does for you, as opposed to eating what you
I always
like?
think about it, but I always like, I fall off like the 4th day. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you tried it.
I've tried it. You know what I'm saying? But I've done it before, like where it was set up perfectly. Like I was with my cousin and his girl.
I'm about to say
like,
the perfect thing
yeah,
is if
they-
your wife could cook it.
Like my cousin and his
That's
girl, when
the
I first got
perfect
to
thing.
LA, they were super vegan, you know what I mean? And she would make these shakes, and I would drink one of these shakes, had black seed oil in it, sea moss, it was good too, like chocolate peanut butter or something like that. And you tear that shit up, the rest of the day wouldn't want nothing to eat, bro.
See,
I lost 40 pounds doing that shit.
see. The problem is, it's a lot of people that have like they'll sell the powders that make the shakes or whatever have you, or that you blend with stuff, but they're not regulated where they manufacture them at, and a lot of them are made in places you wouldn't fucking drink water in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, it's important us to know where our shit come from, but we can still get closer to just like having purpose with it. Cause like you said, just saying that, like I could drink a shake that tastes good and it hold me down all day, and I'm getting all of the cool shit that I need.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As opposed to something that's just filling me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's different, man. That's like the difference between
But food is just so good, man. So I just be
food,
going
and that's
in.
my thing, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. One of my biggest problems is no matter what I eat, I don't get no bigger. You know me for years,
Right.
bro.
Right. You stay the same size. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You said you still say I eat my ounce and I eat what I want. Look at you, bro. You look like the perfect boy to be telling us this information. Him on his way, but it's cool. We gonna get
I'm
him
gonna
there.
start bodybuilding.
We
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
get
It's
him
gonna be
there.
all microgreens. They're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker went
So
crazy
now-
on this shit.
You hear the pitch. You hear what he got going on, and what's
Yeah.
your motive?
My first thing is
Modus operandi.
man, like, all right, so what was thorough is when I seen it, he was actually like cleaning up a empty lot with like grass in it. You know, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing here?
You
like,
alright?
yeah. Like it just looked like I'm like, yo, like that's the first impression. Like, you know what I mean? Cleaning up the community. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I'm not knowing what's really behind it or anything.
Right.
But you know, once I seen that he had this initiative, you know, I come from a farming background, like my family and all that, like I was raised on that. They from Percy and Doylestown.
See?
You know what I'm saying? So my grandpa and all his brothers and my dad and all his
So
brothers.
that was refreshing.
It was. I'm country at heart. Like I like horses and all that type shit. Like
You could ride a horse?
yeah, I ain't rode one in a long time, but yeah, I was raised on that shit. My grandpa,
That's dope.
yo, like low key, my grandpa was a cowboy in Philly. He was famous. Like his name was Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know, I had that shit in me already. So when I hear him talking about it, he's doing it like the very thing that I'm just like, damn, this is what somebody need to do, and he's doing it.
How you knew he knew what he was doing?
Because
Compared to what you know.
just because I come in there and I see he's already growing it. Like what
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? After
Yeah.
that, like it's like
No, that's fair.
He's doing it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of people out there that's like very talented at doing stuff. You know what I mean? And he's one of them people. You know what I mean?
The
And,
bull, if he
hey,
want to
look,
do
I
something,
know
he
when
figure out how
I
to
just
do
know when
it.
I know when I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for me, I just think giving back on a health tip and like marketing that as a way of being as opposed to just, hey, we drinking lean. You know what I'm saying? We getting high all the time. That's all we
As
do.
I like my
All right, look, everybody gonna have their fun, but we gotta offset that shit eventually. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta find a way to offset it.
I
And so
believe
what he's talking that, and I've been, you know, thinking on that for a while. You know, I was big on Dr. CB and all them people. You know, I was big on just the idea of holistic practices. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that, you know, medicine don't work. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think that God gave us everything in this world to heal ourselves. So, you know, and just having an organic place to get stuff from where you could trust it, because you won't be knowing where this shit be coming from.
And see, we can't. And you're right. That's the important thing you said. We can't say that medicine don't work, right? We do know that a lot of the stuff that they say helps has the possibility of a lot of side effects. That's weird, and it's like if there's a better option, I would rather go that way. But the problem with medicine for me is somebody that I grew up epileptic. I had to take medicine every day. They changed my prescriptions every couple of years. You know what I mean? I went through all of that, them transitions and them ups and downs and all that shit. The problem is when you have to take something every day, and then something else happens, and you got to take something else, and they got to mix with that, and you got to function off of that. You got to go to work or raise your kids with both of them. You know what I mean? And them things ain't blending, they ain't meshing right, and it's taking them months to figure it. You know what I mean? Like this is what happens with medication. And if you're an older person or you have previous complications that's detrimental, you could die in this process, or wind up permanently disabled or have a brain situation. You see what I'm saying? So you would rather have something that, if it comes to the point where the doctor says I have to take this, I'm not compounding it with the other shit that I'm trying to do to fix the other shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think just for somebody, it's like, all right, y'all can tell us what religion y'all is, but y'all not 100% on your deen and on your job all the time. Your diet can be the same way. Just try to be better at it every day. You know what I
And then
mean? I think that's fair.
And eventually, your what I believe is your spirit and your soul and your mind, your heart, whatever you want to call it, a desire to do the better thing more. The more you make efforts to do the better thing.
The
You feel what
homie
I'm
just
saying?
said, I drink some water and eat an ounce of greens and I feel good every day.
Yep.
He literally said it makes him feel good. He didn't talk about taste, fullness, what else surrounds his day. He said, I feel better doing these two things every day.
Well,
amongst the other things you probably do.
Hey.
You got a skincare routine now too?
Skin written? No.
Nah, you look good, man.
Yeah,
You look
appreciate
good,
it,
man.
appreciate
You
it,
know what I'm
man.
saying? It wasn't no shot.
But I took some of the microgreens and yeah, I mean fresh cut. Yo, bro, like you can feel the electric coming off of the plants, bro.
Yeah, them joints.
What would you
It's just-
recommend if somebody walked in and said, "I'm trying to start my journey right now. What in this store? What can I grab? How should I prepare it?" So, because that's what people cook all the good shit out their food, right?
Now with microgreens, I cook with it as well. I make a dish every day, which is considered an alkaline dish. What I pretty much do is I choose my microgreen of choice. I marinate it in a little bit of olive oil and a very small slice of butter.
The extra virgin or the regular?
I use the extra virgin.
Yeah, you gotta
olive
use
oil.
the EVO.
Yeah. So I let it marinate in that for like I never turn the fire up too high. Just let it marinate very light, so I don't
Very
cook
important.
it, overcook it, and it is soften the microgreens, and then you pretty much from that point you can
whatever.
dump it on top of your fish, your steak, whatever you eat, and just put it on and eat it with your steak, or you could just eat it as just a straight raw salad with some vinaigrette. Or whatever dressing of your choice. Just don't flood it. Like, just put a little taste to it, but don't flood it. Don't kill the
Check
green.
the numbers on your dressing too.
Yeah, don't kill the green
Right.
with the dressing. Just for a little, if you don't want to eat it raw, just for the taste, you want to add a
A
little.
lot of
bit,
people
not too
turn the
much,
salad
yeah.
into a motherfucker.
Yeah, they put too much dressing. It's like, whoa.
I'm one of them. I used to go to a hotel one that had I was in the streets, but I used to go to this hotel a lot, and it had a restaurant that delivered to the hotel, and they used to make this cheesesteak salad. And they literally put this whole big ass cheesesteak on the side. It's a cheesesteak with no bread, bro. Motherfuckers just be like, yo, why did you get the salad? And I used to be like, what you mean? I'm eating salad. They was like, bro, but I was young and retarded back then. But no, sometimes we do the right thing the wrong way. And I'm one of them. Bro, real rap, cheesesteak hoagie with no bread. It's just like getting a bowl at.
Meat with salad, right?
Yo, that's different.
I mean, I am what I am, man. Yo, can we talk about real quick? Cause I know we was talking about healthy stuff, but we got some fun, man. Can we talk about the 40-year-old virgin,
Who's that?
Yvonne Orji?
Never heard of it.
This the girl from what's the show? Insecure, right? The chick from Insecure. She did an interview recent, and they asked her if she was still a virgin. She 39. She said she's still a virgin, and her people are from her people from Africa. What part of Africa? I'm trying to remember.
They about to start bidding on
But mind you, Yvonne, mind you, the girl is gorgeous, talented, and paid.
Yeah.
So if she
like
wanted
that.
to
Some
pick a
major
flower tomorrow,
combination.
she could get her a rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'd be all right. But like, yo,
And she ain't beat for the dumb shit. You
but my
already
thing
know.
is like, does it get to a certain point if it's not a religious thing, right? Does it get to a certain point outside of her situation specifically, just speaking of 40-year-old virgins, where maybe you put too much pressure on the situation? Because what happens if she gives it up? Maybe it's her husband. Maybe they were divorced in 6 months. Like, was it worth it? Like, does it matter after that? Do you now wait till your next husband before you do it again? Like, I want to know what's the, like, this is a long time. This ain't like I can get through college. And a lot of women plan to be married by 39. Also. Talking about reproductive years and all of that, right?
Right,
I don't
right.
even know who
A lot of things come into play.
No,
She
but just
can't
think
be
about
bad.
the.
It's like, no.
No, she's
She
she's
nice?
beautiful. That's a picture. That's one. But she has 80 different looks. That's what's crazy. She could be bald headed and beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
she
she
one
one
of
of
them just
them.
like classically perfect looking
She
African
one of
women.
them, bro. She got the body for it. Angela Bassett and all of that. Like,
Yo.
you know what I'm saying?
Damn, ain't nobody take that down. That's crazy.
And the crazy thing is,
Where
it was a bit of a story years ago.
where's she been?
That's why the person that interviewed her knew about it, because it came up years ago. But I think everybody just skipped over it. Like, well, she had did it by now. Like in battle rap, when
Yeah.
Jazz, people found out Jazz was a virgin, and then they found out Jazz wasn't a virgin. Like, it was a thing. Jazz whole career, she get to play so many people. People forgot that she's like, she might have lost it by now if niggas would have realized she was 39 and a virgin. Is what I'm saying. Somebody might have stepped up by now
Yeah,
with the ring.
yeah, she ain't gonna be one.
Michael
by the
B.
end
Jordan
of-
might have looked over there a little longer after the movie was shot. Like,
Hey, she ain't gonna be one by the end of 2023. That's for sure. Somebody throwing all types of attention that way.
I see.
it's
She
out,
gonna
it's
break.
out there now.
She gonna break because it's
out
out
there
there.
now. It's out there
Now she
now.
gonna be like, I can't go into the next year virgin.
Yo, that's
Hey,
crazy.
whoever you is, I hope she watching this, yo. Hit me up, baby.
Then it's the other thing. I always hear this, and this is the thing. Women that's been having sex since they was children and didn't figure out how to have an orgasm so they was grown and all of that type shit. Like,
Right.
you brand new.
Right. And
You
she
might not
40,
even,
so her-
like, you might
her
have
hormones
it
is
and
probably
hate
gonna
it.
go Nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be like, all right, well, whatever you want to make a baby, I guess. Like,
Right.
Yeah, she gotta
might
make
not-
a baby, man. She cute as shit. Zoom in, she alright. Yo, what's up with her?
no, she bad. She bad. And she sharp, though. Like, when she talks, she be on her shit, bro. She seem like she would be thorough. You know what I mean? Like, she don't seem like a
What's her
headache.
name? She had a crazy
Yvonne Orgy.
orgies.
Orgy.
Nah, dog, that can't be real.
He said that can't be real.
This is the thing.
What?
If her whole Maud off mic, I gotta remember y'all can't hear him. He said she didn't say anything about her sexuality. The twist is that if she's basing it on a strict religious family, then that's not the situation. At least not publicly.
Oh, you
see
gotta
what I'm
marry
saying?
her. That's
Now
what
I
they
did
saying.
hear. I was watching the Breakfast Club earlier, and somebody called in and said she was a virgin, and they was like, "Oh, you a virgin? How old are you?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm such and such, but I'm a lesbian."
So what?
So they was like, "You've had female interaction, you just haven't had penetration." She like, "Yeah." So like, you know, like celibacy, motherfuckers make up their own definition of a lot of this shit. But I don't think she one of them. Like we was in college with a wild boy. I won't say his name, but chick he was popping was like, you know, my front is from my boyfriend, but you can have it back all day. You know what I'm saying? And she always went back feeling like last time homie was home. So like it's weird. Like,
Well, I was gonna say interesting.
bro, this is a true story. And if anybody know who my roommate was, that was a wild boy, that you know who I'm talking about. You don't know the female though, because you would have never thought. This motherfucker walked around looking like Mary Poppins every day, bro. Like, she looked the most innocent little. I ain't even gonna describe her. She is, right? Because ain't nobody hit the front. Just the back. I guess he ain't gonna check back there. I don't know. Whatever. She probably tell him he don't do that. She don't do that. Yo, did y'all hear about the Skims deal with the NBA?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying when I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't heard about this, Trey?
He said no.
Kim Kardashian has an undergarment deal with the NBA. Them Skims that she made, the shit that make chicks' clothes fit better, the undergarments that hold the shit in.
I know what you're talking about.
She's now has a partnership with the NBA and WNBA. WNBA make all the sense in the world. These motherfuckers run around with sports bras, tank tops, and all type of shit trying to conceal. You know what I mean? Trying to get right under. But like the NBA, like your favorite, like LeBron gonna have on Skims when he hooping. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Don't think Kim ain't about branching out. She gonna mess around.
I mean,
like,
and salute to her. I'm not
make
mad
your
at
back
it. It's the
feel
weirdest
great.
partnership
Skims
at a time
and
like
makes
this.
your leg
But there's
feel
so much
great.
other shit the NBA could be promoting.
Right.
The Skims.
Yo.
We
Hey,
already
look.
just put labeling on jerseys. Don't forget, that's new.
Hey,
Niggas
listen.
having a brand on your jersey.
Yeah.
Now is Skims gonna be on the shorts? Like, this shit turned into boxing.
Under Armour. Kim Kardashian's coming for you.
No, real rap. Bro.
Just like you know.
I'm glad you said that. That's a fact.
Savage Fenty was coming for Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
And they came and damn near conquered. They had to
Well,
downsize.
Vicky kind of played themselves out.
Vicky still
Their
makes
motto
money,
is out.
but
Their
it's
motto
just
is
like they got
outdated, but their
competition
brand
now.
is huge.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about building a great brand. You know what I'm saying? Their brand is huge, but their motto is outdated. In the age of women that are able to go online and take other routes to find a real form and fit and color,
Yeah.
Vicky don't fucking is going to turn
But we
into
gotta
an
be
old white
careful.
woman brand.
Because this shit
It
can
is.
evolve. Sammy, this shit can evolve. Before you know it, like, not to say it's gonna happen, but you know what I mean? Skims is in the NBA. Yo,
Bro,
don't be surprised, like, if they be like, Skims is doing a uniforms or some shit.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Money
like,
talks.
what?
Money
Like,
talks.
That could happen.
Money
It-
talks.
It's right next to that. You know what I'm saying? If
What
y'all
if the NFL is next? You just said Under Armour in trouble.
yo, they might got somebody. You
Jalen
never
gonna
know,
be
'cause
out there with them
That's
Skims
another-
on,
that's
get
another
hit.
highway.
You never know.
Highway,
You never know who's involved behind the
highway.
scenes with
But
the
mind you,
technology, bro.
Ultimately,
You know what
if
I
they
mean?
make the best product for
Yeah,
undergarments,
if
it is
the best
what it is.
product, if we get the exposure,
Motherfuckers
of it,
playing jock straps, track shorts, all type of shit, tights and shit. If it fit better, breathe better, dry fit. You know what I mean? These are the things you compete on, right? When you try to get the deal over the other company that do the same shit, right? So if she has the best product, which is quite possible, then it's like, should we really care so much, or is it just weird to see Kim Kardashian taking over the world? Like, she running for president next. You freeing people. You got an NBA deal. Like, you got a direct line to the 45 Bowl.
yeah, I mean,
Kim look like she taking over
they
the
have
world.
an empire taking over. They already damn near took over.
I already said I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her at all, man. At all.
That's Kris Jenner, man. She a beast. Kris Jenner a beast, bro.
Yeah, Kris Jenner's a monster.
She's a beast. I like her style.
By all sisters, all sisters of the word.
She
Now,
right at him.
you had a joint. Nas still great. Was that one of your topics?
Yeah, Nas still great. Holla. Escobars. You know what I'm saying?
you a
Illmatic,
Nas fan?
Stillmatic.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I like Nas.
Is Nas your favorite?
No, he not my
Nas,
favorite.
Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie.
He not my favorite, but you know, he top 5.
All right, that's
Top
cool.
5.
That's cool. So we can have a fair conversation about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he brought the topic up, so I know he playing the slaughter, but we need balance. Nas is still great. So why did you make this a topic, bro? Introduce your topic,
This is
man.
an old topic.
Yeah, it's an old topic.
He
but,
never came.
like,
Don't
okay.
tell me the topic is old.
It's still
Nigga
new.
just showed up.
I mean, when I say Nas is like still great, is because like he's
Still
dropping.
manic?
He's still dropping at the highest level of rap that he
shout
can
out to
come
Hit
at you
Boy.
with. Yo, listen, he just hasn't lost a step. That's all I'm saying. Like all these other rappers, I've seen moments where it's like, damn, you losing a step, dog. Like, you know what I mean? But
All
Nas,
of them, bro.
Damn near.
All right, so can we have a real Nas conversation?
What's up? We're not gonna do the Jay-Z Nas thing because we already know.
No,
like, you know what
I'm not
saying?
doing that. I wouldn't. Everybody know I'm a whole fan. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
Jay,
What,
that's the number one to me.
But
you know
that
what I
doesn't make me not a Nas fan.
mean? Yeah, right.
I'm a
exactly.
black man, bro. I can't just hate a nigga that's
Yeah.
nice because I like the other nigga that they seem to
He's
not get
had
along
like
for
a
2 years.
6. Yo, I
Like,
don't
they don't
even
make
know
no
how many
sense,
albums
bro.
in a row. Like his last whack album or semi controversially not as great album was what? Nostradamus.
My question is, Nas has been historically criticized for picking bad production,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And a lot of his
I feel like
music-
that's been overstated a lot.
but a lot of his music on the albums hasn't really aged well. When you listen to I Am, a lot of that shit sound crazy now.
I don't know, man. It's
Like half of that album is crazy
for that
now.
time period. It's like
And
when I
I
listen
still,
to it.
I don't do that. I still try to dial back in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like there is timeless music and there is some music that was very momentary, like very for the moment.
Illmatic whole album timeless.
Illmatic,
Best rap album of all time. probably,
Illmatic
you
is
know?
great. It was
Yeah,
written
man.
is classic and timeless, right?
Yeah.
Stillmatic not so much, even though people think that's his
Stillmatic got
best.
some joints on there that is absolutely timeless.
He created
though.
moments on there.
Yeah,
he
it's
rapped
like-
backwards. He dissed Jay-Z. He created
One
moments
mic.
on there.
Yo,
One mic was another
stands the
moment.
test of time. You still
Nobody
listen
did
to
nothing like
shit.
that. That was a rock and roll record that he did on there. Like One Mic is rock. If you really listen to it, the way that he's building up and then it go crazy and then he come back, that's
Come
rock,
back down,
bro.
yeah.
That was dope.
That
But
shit's hot.
there's a lot of filler on there, just like when you listen to Harlem World. But my point is, he got with Hit Boy.
Yeah, and
Drop projects faster than we ever seen him dropping projects.
yeah,
The young 20-something-year-old motherfucker
yeah. Nah, listen.
found a
dropping,
spark in your boy.
Dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping. That's all I'm saying.
Out of everything they drop,
I love that he still feel inspired to drop because he's already
But I think
iconic.
I
You
think
know what
production
I mean? Like,
does that for you.
yeah.
And I think he realized when all your
And he
shit,
got something to say though. Like
Yeah.
he's talking about some shit. You know
but
what I mean?
niggas with something to say don't speak it so they feel inspired to speak about something.
King's Disease. Let's go.
King's Disease was dope.
One
King's
and
Disease
two.
was dope.
1 and 2 was good.
My favorite Nas album is not an official album.
What?
It's God's Stepson, produced by Ninth Wonder. He took God's Son and redid all the beats.
Okay.
It's fucking stupid. Like, you know, Ninth Wonder is one of them. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's so scary with, cause it solved the problem for that
I
time
like God's
of
Son
Nas's
album, though.
production. You
Right,
see what I'm
right.
saying?
God's album was cool though, man.
God's
Yeah, I mean,
Stepson
people just
is
be
phenomenal.
hating on Nas
Find
for
it.
whatever reason.
Find it.
But it's like,
I'm not a Nas hater.
yo,
but-
there's a lot of Nas haters out there though. That's
What
what I'm
is
saying.
the-
They'll like be like, what? Nas?
What is the hierarchy of the new projects? What do you like?
Well, I just like what he's talking about and just the
What
way
is
he
the order?
rapping. He rapping.
No, the
You know
order
what
of
I
the
mean?
projects. Your favorite down
Oh,
to
King's Disease.
no Hit Boy projects.
I think that was a Hit Boy.
Hit Boy was King's Disease, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, you right. My
King's
bad.
Disease. Both of them. Them Jones.
King's Disease
I'm still
102
listening to
is
that.
at the top.
Yeah. Magic. Yeah.
Everybody says Magic.
I like the Magic joints because he did 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like.
But they said Magic 2 didn't have the same feel as Magic 1, but it was dope.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
None of them is like missing. It's just
No,
like,
I think
you know,
people expected something that they wasn't supposed to. Like,
I
it's
just
not
know
your
he
job
dropping,
sometimes.
and it's like I'm not like mad at him in the least bit, and it's like damn near he holding it down right now. Like you know,
No,
what I'm
I think
saying him
he
and J
showing-
Cole is like, damn yo, I got another good ass J Cole fucking verse. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Nigga just said Nas and this other nigga 30 years younger. That's crazy.
yeah, it's him and J Cole right now. It's weird. Am I tripping? Am I like making the wrong?
I mean, it depends what you
I
want to
mean,
hear.
I like Lil Baby too, I guess, you know, for the other kids and everything. But I'm just talking about something.
No, I mean,
You know what I mean? Right now,
Killer Mike
like-
just put out Michael.
Killer Mike, I know. I
Killer
always
Mike
forget
just
about
dropped
Killer Mike. He's
Michael.
so
Michael is
political.
crazy.
He's so political now. I just be like, but that album was great. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not banging that shit every day. You know what I mean?
Jeezy just dropped the Gangsta Grill again, which is crazy.
Yeah, everybody talking about Jeezy shit right now.
I need to hear the new project that he just dropped this week. Yo, he sprung that on us. That's crazy. And that's 29 tracks. That's why I
Man.
ain't started listening to it yet.
I'm waiting for that Cali Grove. Other than the Foundation this weekend.
Cali Grove.
Cali Grove.
2 Chainz and Wayne.
2 Chainz and Wayne, two of my favorites on the same joint all the way
Do you
through.
like Wayne when he could feel his face?
I've been hearing Wayne. I've been hearing Wayne.
Everybody was
lately.
fucking with Wayne when he couldn't feel his face. I'm just asking
No,
when he
listen,
can feel his
that's
face.
funny.
Like the
Feel
last,
his face now?
I think he can feel his face.
sober?
He
He
been
I don't
doing more
know.
interviews and shit.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about don't ask me what's in my cup no
everything,
more.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't stopped flaming everything. He might have got a little bit annoying.
Wayne
to
didn't
some
turn
people
into
for a
Wayne
while
didn't
because he
turn
just
into
never
Eminem?
stopped. But
He didn't turn into Eminem for a minute.
no, listen.
He wasn't just rhyming words for like
No,
3, 4, 5
yo,
years.
listen. Wayne, this year, Wayne been going off, bro.
All right, but
Like, he
before
been
that,
going off, like
go back 3 years.
bro. Even on the Skip
5
Bayless
years
joint,
before
he
that.
went off. I'm like, damn, he been going off.
No,
on
he
this?
snapped on both of them, Jones.
Like what the fuck? What,
For
like,
show
Wayne ain't
intros,
taking
those
no
are
days
phenomenal.
off, bro. I love it.
Those are phenomenal at show intros. He killed those. I can't take none. And Wayne is dope. I'm not trying to take none away from Wayne's talent. But what I'm saying is, Wayne got to a point where he was riding skateboard, then checking in a booth and just rhyming words. And we weren't going anywhere. Some of the Carters felt weird because of that. He had 1
can
and
see
2
why
when
somebody
he
would
was
say
telling the story. We progressed. We was checking rooms on the second floor and all of that. And then there was some joints where it was just like, all right, bro, I don't want to hear how many words you can rhyme with tofu.
Yeah. No, but listen,
Like,
it's always entertaining though. Like whether or not you
to you.
yeah, sometimes it get a little out of control. I'm not gonna lie.
About to say,
'Cause
you
Wayne-
gotta admit it.
'cause
Just like
Wayne
Nas,
just don't give a
I've
fuck.
heard all this shit.
It's catchy. It's catchy. But the thing is, when he be going off though, let's talk about when he just go off for like a. Like right now, he's doing that. Like
No, Wayne
like,
snapping.
Like this last
I think he's
year,
inspired.
He's
think just
inspired.
like Nas.
He's going in on another level to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm liking what I'm seeing because other than that, we just got a whole bunch of female rappers being extra ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. Shout out to the niggas still spitting, still give a fuck about spitting. You know what I mean? Putting them electric bars together.
We gonna start hanging out a little more. I'm not gonna let you be in this city and act
To
like
beats.
that's all that's going
To
on.
beats too.
But I
you know
got
what
you.
I'm saying?
It's cool. We gonna take care of you.
That's
You gonna
great.
be alright.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, the classic people, I'm gonna always, show the love, especially this year.
I'm gonna
know
put
what
you
saying?
around some refreshing folk. Some folk you ain't even know they was doing that. You gonna be like, oh my god, damn, shit, we gotta figure. Yeah. I got you. Watch. I have a lot of fun in this city, man. The spelling of bull was one of your topics.
Yeah. The official spelling of bull.
Now you spelled it different than I spelled it, so let's get into this one.
But I didn't spell it like that.
You spelled it Bullll or some
No.
shit.
Yeah, Bull. I don't like Boul because that's if you rhyme like take away B and put F, that's foul. No, I don't like that. Like it's bow foul. No, that's not that.
How did you get the foul?
Bull.
BUL is a normal way you say
I say Bull because you're a bull. Like
No,
you know
that
what I'm
would be
saying? Like
more
yo, he a
used.
fucking bull.
That would be more U's, not more L's. The U's was get dragged out the way you said
The
it.
bull. The bull.
Bull.
The
See,
bull.
that's weird. That's weird. I always said BOL in like social
That's
media.
bold, though.
I always typed it BOL.
Minute bowl. That's bold.
That is bold, but like
I feel like
you know
bold,
O,
man.
you know O has different inflections, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Like the O doesn't
The
always have
ball.
to sound like
yo, when you be like the ball, yo, it feels like pull, but ball. Like,
why are you
Yeah, I mean,
so big on we talk about
because people
stuff
putting it on shirts
And
and
you
you
make
representing the city, man. Say it like how it is, because the
because
ball.
there's motherfuckers that
He's a
spell it like
ball.
bowl.
Like he's a ball, but ball.
A bull but bull. Well, I'm BOL.
Ball crazy.
I'm the BOL bull. You the BULLLLLLL. It's weird. What about you?
BUL, the BUL, bro.
BUL, keep it simple.
Ball.
We got Maul in the back, Mac Maul. What you voting on?
Bull, ball, BUL.
UL too, like the bull.
All right, so that's the official.
Because it ain't double L, but you already know that's bull.
Triple L.
Bull is like BOUL.
BULLL.
All right. Well, look, if you gonna give a long explanation, you gotta get on the microphone, or we just gonna have to keep talking, cause they can't hear you. But yeah, like so, Maul went with BUL. Now this is the twist. I think certain things is fair and certain things just look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like BUL, all right, bull. BOL, bull. Even if a nigga type BULL, it's just like, well, he's just not creative. But like, you know what I'm saying? But like, certain shit, like I've seen it look like bow.
Wow. Yeah. That.
You know what I'm saying? You ever see that? And then the worst is people that can't regularly spell shit try and spell shit slang way. Like y'all already like it's bad already. Like,
Yeah. Now you try to spell it out.
like this ain't gonna work no matter what you do, yo.
Right.
No, proofread and correct your friends on their punctuation on social
Philly
media.
slang is a thing though, man, because you know they hijacking our shit, bro.
They don't
And I
say
wanna
bull
talk
on the
about
West
it.
Coast.
I want to talk about that. I ain't put that in there. Yo,
They jacking our
they've
slang?
been jacking our swag, our slang, whatever. I don't know, but I just know capping was popping in Philly first. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, but we
Like, early. Well, I remember in the 90s. That's when I was
no,
like, you know,
yeah, cap
hitting
up,
the
cap up
cat
game,
game was crazy.
Cap
Right,
game.
right. You can't.
Like
all
they
of that.
acting like it came from Atlanta now.
Well,
I'm
what
like,
happened was we let it go.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers literally no, but that's the thing. I still say he
That's
said
cap. Everybody
said-
was saying that back in the day.
Maul
Now they
said-
saying it again.
Hold up, Chaz. Well, Maul said since he keeps saying stuff they can't hear. Maul said I always was saying cat. It's like I still say solid. But everybody don't say solid.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
I still
like
say that
some
too,
of us
solid.
is just old school.
Right.
But overall, the city wasn't using cap no more, bro. We was on the other shit. Drawn was everything. We didn't need another word besides drawn for nothing. Drawn and John covered everything we wanted to talk about.
No, I think I kept.
We
saying
started
that's
Yam
cap.
saying and Yam mean. We started one of them. Nah mean. We started nah mean.
Nah, me.
Nah, I mean,
Nah, me.
Nah mean. Nah mean. Maul used to love saying the nah mean. Damn, I just nah mean. Yep, that's Maul joint. I just figured out his cadence and all of that. So they jacking our slang. What else besides cat?
Oh, they say John. I hear other people saying John in other cities. I'm like, dang, they got it over here now.
But you know what's
But
funny
in
about
DC,
John?
it said, oh, we made up John. I'm like, no, y'all
I was just
didn't.
about to tell you though. But you know what's funny, and you can attest to this. They would say jaunt
Yep.
and joint.
Joint. Yep.
They wouldn't say John, but they had a variation of it in Maryland already. They would say jaunt, or they would say joints, and they used to call chicks. They used to say chicks would go. She'll go. She'll go. But they used to say a variation of John. It was like JAUNT.
Yeah, but John is the John. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Ours has more meanings than theirs. Ours has more meanings.
ours
than theirs.
is crazy.
But we're crazy.
Mean multiple
Yeah,
things.
Philly's crazy.
I told somebody, I said, most people in Philly don't realize that we're from a militant city. As wild as we think we are, we follow the Black Mafia, the Italian mob, and Muslims, and 5%ers. Everybody in this city has some sense of militancy and like moving as in a certain accord when you're not around your folks. You know what I mean? Like whether you realize it or not, like we're really just different than a lot of other cities. It's just different. Our mentality is completely different. Don't matter which neighborhood you was born in. You was born under that if you was born in the 80s. You see what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact.
The Philly hip hop history.
That's one of yours.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We
we
can
kinda
run
went
through your
into that.
topics, man. Come on.
We
fill
kind
me
of went
up.
through that. Let's do it light work though. You know what I'm saying?
What's the-
Like, let's just shout. I just want to shout out the old heads, man. Cool C,
Hold up.
Steady
hold
B,
up.
back in the day.
Hold up.
OGs, EST.
I'm about to say you can't just shout out the niggas that's doing life.
Yeah, they locked up, man. I mean, you know, they still alive.
Who she got on here? Siegel, Chico, Cheek Raw,
Cheek Raw for sure.
Will, and Jeff.
Siegel for sure.
And
Black Thought.
Black Thought, and Q.
Black Thought.
Yo, that's crazy. Questlove.
I try to go all the way back. Hold up. What's the other boy name? The ultimate. I'm drunk now, dog.
I tried to let him get all his topics out before he had an excuse, yo. I tried, yo. We about to swap you out with Maul, but got to sub you out.
Yo.
But who you wanted to shout out, man?
Yeah, man. Everybody from back in the day.
But you said history, so
Like history,
they have a
like
purpose, man. What we doing?
Black Thought for sure. Historical. Unbelievable.
Is he the greatest MC ever out of Philly?
Man, I think he's arguably the best ever. When I hear what he talk about, his content, his word
That
selection,
flex freestyle.
the flex freestyle, forever the best freestyle so far. Like nobody's outdone him since. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, just the word
13
selection
minutes of intricate words.
and the
yo.
content
Like,
and the
how do
thought
you
process.
do that?
Like,
And it was a real freestyle.
yeah,
Like, bro, you're an alien.
yeah, bro.
Like, Thought's an alien, dog.
Oh yeah, he different. He different.
He called himself the Dalai Lama of rap 20-something years ago. He really starting to feel like that now. Like, it's like it aged well. Like,
Yeah,
calling
and-
Jay-Z Hove or something. Like, it's just all right.
Man, you know, him and Questlove, man, you know, just for bringing that to the game. And
The
I kinda-
production that Quest has
Yo.
done for the industry these last couple years, these big shows that he's been organizing, from the Super Bowl to the award shows and the 50th celebrations, and making sure everything is. Quest is amazing, yo.
yeah.
On top of probably being the greatest drummer in the world, he can do everything else too.
Yeah, it's beast.
That's crazy, bro. Shout out to the Afro, man. Real rad. Gotta love somebody like Quest, like a real historian in this shit, and somebody that really always gives back to it and never really gets talked about at capacity.
Right.
We never talk about how much stuff, like, it's probably all type of Emmys and shit Quest got from this last year run of doing production for shows that we've watched and enjoyed on a con. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Go ahead. Who else you got? We had to give it to Quest.
Schoolie D, you know what I'm saying? Originator of gangster rap.
Yep.
You
Ice-T
know what I'm
said it.
saying? And, you know, man, hey, look, you can't compare to
Bring the energy
nothing
up,
that's
man.
none of the people that's out right now, they don't understand. Like, you know, it's one of those things going on where kids don't feel like they gotta look back to shit before them because everything's so lit right now and everything moves so fast. But if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Even with this hip hop shit, like, you know, you gotta see where the origins of all these great rappers from back in the day that made it possible for niggas to have an audience and the platforms they have today. You know what I
Let me
mean?
tell you a secret. You see the street sign right here?
That's it.
That's Cool C and Steady B block. That's they block. My pop barbershop was on the corner of Cool C Mom block. My
There's
Aunt
real
Johnny
history
block.
here, bro.
And Steady B was on the other end of the block, from what I heard. But when I grew up, going, like, the barbershop was my babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching me. He dropped me off with my dad at the barbershop. So, like, I was in there when Hilltop Hustlers was walking around with the jackets and the Eddie Murphy hats and shit like they had on Raw or whatever. You know what I mean? Deep as shit, bunch of money. Cool C. My dad was the first nigga with the Cool C record. And it was autographed. I'm like, you know this nigga? Like, bro, you just seen him 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be like that. So, like, when you talking this shit, you speaking my language. You know what I'm saying? My cousin used to be with the youngsters and on Channel 48 when they did Urban Expression. Shout out to Shelly Shell. But, like, you know what I mean? So I was, what Chris say? When the house was Run's house, I was the kid rocking shells. That's me. I loved hip hop before I picked the sport. You know what I mean? It was rap music and my bike. It was all I cared about. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do in school so I could listen to my music and ride my bike.
Right.
Probably with my headphones on the bike. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I'm on the sidewalk. Can't get really hit in the sidewalk. But no, you speaking my language, man.
Yeah, man.
Speaking my language, man.
You know, shout out Bahamadia and Eve.
I met
You know what I'm
Bahamadia a few
saying?
years ago.
Like-
She was great. She made me put my drink down.
Man,
But I respect that.
bars, great voice. You know, Eve. You know, EVE. You know, man, Miss Jade. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying? I
Jade.
want to shout out the females. You know, in our city.
Missy just made
That's
the
just
Hall
like-
of Fame. She owe a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
of that
shout
to Miss
out.
Jade.
Shout out there. I heard
She
about
owe Miss
that this
Jade
morning.
for a little bit of that,
Yeah.
baby. We in Philly. I'm going to say that.
Hey, shout out lesser known legends in the city. You know,
Talk
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Roscoe
Nina-
P. Coltrane.
Nina
came through there.
Ross, holla at me.
My
you know
guy
what I'm saying?
Enos is a friend of the show. Vodka. You know
That's
what
my
I'm saying?
nigga. You know what
Good
I'm
friend of
saying?
the show.
Vodka, for sure.
Sand Cannon. Who else, man? It's a lot of them too, man.
There's legends in
I'm
the
just
city,
trying to
bro.
think of who support this platform. You know what I'm saying? Or when I was on Friday, Petey.
Petey.
A lot of legends, man. A lot of young up and coming motherfuckers too. But yeah, Freeway. Free has been on this platform. Can't forget Son of the 215, a living young legend. He just getting his just due, but he been around. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. I'm blessed. Del P, my guy. How did I not remember Del P, man? And Del P, another one. You know what I'm saying? He got Black Thought and them know who he is now. Like, it's different now. You know what I mean? Somebody that kept his head down, kept doing dope shit, not cursing, being positive, helping the community, and being hip-hop. I'm starting to see a lot of good shit out of Del P. I done traveled to Maryland probably twice this year to watch him perform. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, just to support the boy.
Yeah,
So shout out to
continue
Del.
with the history. I was just thinking, like, who we forgetting right now? You know, because I want to name everybody that we can.
I'm thinking
hang our
about
hat
somebody in particular. I want to Shelliano.
on. Shelliano.
Shout out Shell. Always hits me up randomly and just tells me that he love me and I show love and he appreciate that. Like, I love Shell, yo.
Yeah, I
Like,
always hear good
that
things
niggas
about
used to
Shell.
watch on DVD daily. Be like, checking on you. Like, nigga, what? You alright, OG? You know what I'm saying? But they already done figured out they run.
Shit.
They know we still getting through it.
Right.
Mike Knox.
Shout out to Mike Knox.
Mike Knox, man.
We forgetting all the DJs.
Oh yeah, we
Rest
could
in
go
peace,
for an
rest
hour
in
on
peace,
the
DJ
DJs.
Ant Live.
Sheesh.
R.I.P. DJ Ant Live. You can't mention PD and Del P without mentioning Ant Live. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we can't, man. Shout out major figures. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
No
saying?
Frills. Shout out No Frills. Shout out DJ Trail. Shout out DJ Freaky Free. Nate G's. Damn, who else? From Uptown, what's my man name?
3 times dope.
Three
Gotta shout
times
'em
dope.
out. You know I gotta shout
3
my
times
boys
dope.
out.
DJ N.I., my guy, yo.
7.
DJ 7. Who I'm forgetting a couple Glockaware DJs. Johnny Wishbone, but he not from Philly. But if I'm shouting out DJs, Too Tough. Yeah, shout out Too Tough on the com, yo. Too Tough was one of the first people to tell me to start hosting events. Cause my man had a listening party and he had a lot of performances opening and he was doing too much and I wound up just filling in. And Too Tough was like, nigga, why you don't do this shit? Like, and I was like, oh.
You know what'd be crazy too? The mover and the shakers behind the scenes be from Philly, man.
Who?
Shit, Sylvia Rome's from Philly.
Yeah, Sylvia Rome.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, no matter, like, no wonder why she's like that. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Frankie
Like,
Storm. Like I always tell people, she wrote a bunch of hits for Rihanna and she from Philly.
it's crazy, man. Pop Tracks.
Shout out Pop, man. That's my
Yeah.
guy, man.
Pop Wanzel.
Mm.
Yeah, Pop Wanzel was going crazy for a minute.
Mozart. Who you say?
Swaggiano.
Oh, Swaggiano.
Swaggiano.
Swaggiano got he caught one with Nicki recently. Man. Out of there. Out of there. And you don't even...
Yeah, these the people that be having
And
that
niggas know
spot, bro.
Swaggiano.
It's like,
But he'll
damn,
be
they
next
doing
to you.
it.
You
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
even
They on
dig
the charts with it.
Right, on the charts.
Like,
No, like-
seeing them and just like, damn, bro, like you did it. You know what I mean?
Nah, motherfuckers done been here and sat in that seat. You know what I'm saying? But did anybody see Joe Budden get ran down on this week? Hear anything about
Yeah,
it?
when he was at the pizza store or something.
He got ran down on at the pizza store.
I wouldn't call that a ran.
And then he got ran down on at the club.
I ain't see the one at the club.
Now, see,
Damn.
this is why ran down is such a broad statement, right?
Yeah, I don't like that one. When I think ran down, you know what I'm thinking. Like, he got ran down.
So the one at the it wasn't a pizza store, but it looked like a pizza store. It was a restaurant type joint.
It was the Bull brother, right? From DJ Envy partner's brother.
Caesar Penna's
Yeah.
brother.
I don't know, man. Them niggas, man, they doing shit.
According to Joe, it was some weird shit. But if you watch what they actually showed us, Joe's story makes sense, yo. You smoking a cigarette, you staying there with your homegirl, somebody got a camera out, you like, please don't film me, please don't film me. They keep filming you, like, you know what? Either I'm gonna get myself in trouble or I'm gonna go back in the restaurant. So you go back in the restaurant, right? He didn't have to know that was Caesar, brother. He didn't introduce himself. And then y'all show footage of him leaving, but y'all only show him getting in the car. Y'all don't show him walking out the restaurant. So now y'all leave a lot of space for Joe to say y'all pussy. Right? But then 3 days later, he in the club, and somebody that's supposed to have no ties to Caesar supposedly snuck him. And they said the floor in the club was wet, and they got the scuffling, and there's people that's saying that Joe got his ass whooped, and there's people that's saying that Joe got his grip first and got the best of the ball, right? Whatever. Strangely, there's no footage. But this is what's supposed to be happening.
That's crazy.
But Joe openly
Niggas running
says
down the bull button.
he openly says that he travels without no people with him, without no security and all of that type of shit,
Don't be
except his driver,
bragging on that,
which
bro.
I'm sure his driver's probably strapped, but his driver's in the car by the car. Like even in
Right,
that
right.
video, he called his driver. You know what I mean? That wasn't an Uber that pulled up that he got in that car. But what do you think about that? Like we got niggas like academics that we know got to go out with 10, 12 motherfuckers. Then we got somebody like Joe that's from that area that's still like it can happen. You know what I mean? What do y'all feel? He make enough money to pay somebody $50,000 a year. To
academics
sure
get money like that. He got security deep. Like he on
Act
some,
walking around like Floyd if he had an event.
for real.
Yeah.
Damn,
I mean,
that's
when you
not
get to
cool.
a
He
certain
walk around like
status,
Tekashi if he had an event.
That's
bro.
not cool.
You-
bro.
You only
gotta-
gonna
you
catch him
gotta
at 2 events a year.
gotta have the right security.
You have
place.
to.
I don't want my
It ain't about being
wins
tough
like that. Talking
and
shit on
gangster,
motherfuckers.
man.
Hold
that
up,
got half a
Chaz.
million.
Trey talking now.
My
We're
bad,
gonna
my
let him
bad.
talk. He don't
It
talk
ain't
much.
about being tough or gangster. If my money long, I'm gonna have top notch security.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about all the nonsense and none of that. I'm just gonna pay my security. You know, I'm gonna protect myself to 100%, but I'm gonna make sure my security take care of that first.
Yeah.
If you a boss, you don't need to take care of that. You pay people to take care of that.
That's what Jeezy said, bro, I've been a boss for a long time. I ain't touched a handgun since the 10th grade.
That's real shit. That's
That
real
shit blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like on some real shit, you protect yourself by doing more than just protecting yourself here.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You insulate yourself. Like they say, people of importance have an onion. You gotta go through layers to get to them. You gotta call 5 phones to get to their phone.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how it
At a
should
certain
be.
point, you supposed to be there. What's that point though? It's more about your public persona though, I guess, right? Cause that builds like what makes it worth it or not. If you making $1 million a year and nobody knows, you can ride a skateboard to work.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't
You see
matter.
what I'm saying?
Don't matter.
But if you make $500,000 a year, but you constantly on the airwaves, and you have to give your opinion on people, it might be worth $100,000 a year for you to secure that $500,000.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's a whole nother level of discrepancy when you figuring out what's worth it,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody at Joe level definitely can afford to have the Floyd Mayweather treatment when
Oh,
he
of
go
course. Of course.
out.
Of course. He should have at least a few guys with him.
Mm-hmm.
At least a few.
Because that's what this all boils down to. These is too many instances at this juncture of what he's doing this week. These are 2 different instances within 7 days. 10 at the most. Right? And after the Caesar Penna joint, I don't know if y'all saw the episode, he went on Joe Budden and said, Caesar, your family, everybody can suck my whole dick and the helmet. After they ran down on him at the restaurant and did the little clown shit they did. So it's just like you still inciting it and you ain't turn up security or you ain't staying in the house this weekend. Like
Right.
our arrogance gets us killed.
Mm-hmm.
Let the choir say amen. Our arrogance gets us
The
killed, bro.
inciting of it all.
Yeah, like you just told the nigga, everybody attached to these people, all the idiots, all the, you know what I mean? Suck my whole dick to the world, to what they perceive as the world. Because a couple thousand people to somebody that's nobody, that feels like you disrespected them to them, is millions of people to them. You understand what I'm saying? You can disrespect somebody in a hallway. If they ain't got much else going on, that hallway is their life. It's like, oh, everybody saw this. No, nigga, there's 8 people here. But they live in a building.
Right. That's their life. Right.
That's their
That's
life.
their environment. That's their life.
That's
yeah.
their life. Yeah, man, I need Joe to be safe. Man. I need Joe to be safe. Now, both of you gentlemen and parents, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to pull Maul in, man. Come on, Maul. Come on, Maul. Because Maul is a super duper parent. Maul been parenting since parenting and got a baby now.
Damn, yeah.
He done hit the reset button and all that. And Trey was there the whole time.
Right. From day one.
Now, if y'all don't know Maul, this is my man Mac Maul. And I'm Steve's. If you don't know him, you probably haven't hung out with me much. But if you know me through the platform, you might not have seen him on SippinWitSammie. But
He was on early days.
yeah, he was on very early.
Yeah.
But Maul and Trey are actually cousins.
Yeah, I know
This
him
is
a little
family.
bit.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
family. So, one of y'all homie Chaz's topics was black fatherhood.
Oh, okay.
All right, you know what I'm saying? So, Chaz, you grab the mic back and lead your topic with your drunk ass.
Yo.
And open up something.
Yeah, black
Open up
fatherhood.
something that the fathers can talk about. Let's have
man.
a real discussion.
Hey, yo, shout out to all of the, dads out there that's fighting against, opposition to be a good dad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like everything fighting against you from having what you want to have with your family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be self-sufficient, do their own thing. End of the day, if you're putting forth all the effort to be that provider, that protector, nobody should be able to fight you against that. You know what I mean? Or make it harder for you to do that. I just want to shout that out real quick, though. You know what I mean? Just the
That's
whole
a fact.
idea. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I'm with you.
But yeah.
With that being said,
Give it to Maul. Maul, grab the microphone.
that too shall pass. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You weather the storm, like always just never give up to any father who is going through something like that. You know what I mean? I just know through life experience that, that always passes. So always keep your head up when it comes to that. You know what I mean? To
Now,
my fellow brethren.
everybody, how children, ages, how many children? Like, let's get specific as to experience with children. Because I'm not a father, so I'm sitting up here with y'all. I want to be, you know what I mean, all the way fair with who I'm talking to before I start interjecting shit with the fathers.
Shoot, I got 19, 16, 1.5. I got them spread out.
Super reset. Chaz?
Yeah, I got one. 13. Going on 33.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
How about
And
yourself?
I got 4, 16, 9, 5, and 6.
Dope.
Squadron.
Nah, I mean, y'all produce over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all family. That's 7 between y'all two.
Yeah, our family,
Right.
yeah. We gotta keep the family
Thanksgiving
rolling.
already fit.
Right,
Yeah,
7
we
deep,
got a
right?
few of them running around, yeah. That's what it's all about, though. You know?
No, that's dope. But I watched a majority of my homies that have kids at some point have a headache when it comes to trying to be a father to their child. Nothing to do with them being neglectful, bad dudes, or nothing. A lot of times something emotionally attached to the woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I always looked at it like it's part of the reason that I've always been hesitant to just stumble upon a baby mom, because like I can't fight for mine. Like I'm gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get in trouble over mine. Like I can't see. And I always say that I salute my homies because they've dealt with it with grace. I might not have been so graceful. You see what I'm saying? So just like when it comes to that, I just never understood, like, where do you draw from to get through that? Maul said, this too shall pass. Like, all right, but how many nights are you not sleeping because you don't get to interact with your situation? Like,
bro, I've been through that. You know, I'm gonna get in too much detail.
And I don't want y'all to get specifics because y'all have situations,
yeah,
but y'all know what I mean, man.
Hey, yo, it's just no feeling like wanting to see your kid, like, and wanting to be there for them, and somebody is inexplicably just blocking you from it, and then gaslighting you, acting like that's not what they doing. And you know, I've been through a situation.
See,
where,
I don't know how to use that word yet. I'm learning. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Like you tripping because you want to see your kid.
Oh,
and it's like,
right.
oh yeah, I'm busy. I can't let you talk to your kid. You know, we're gonna call you back, and you don't get the call back for days.
It's not a priority.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then when you need money, I gotta drop what you asking for.
In
But
30,
I can't.
in
But
30
I can't.
seconds.
You know what I'm saying? 30 seconds, or I'm a deadbeat, or I'm an asshole,
Or I'm
whatever.
risking
You know what I'm
some
saying?
kind of penalty,
or some kind of penalty. You know what I'm
which
saying?
is crazy. You about to
But-
punish me.
that whole energy is crazy. It's taken away from a beautiful experience you're supposed to have as a father, to be able to see your lineage go on and teach them all the things that you were taught, so they could be the type of person that can excel in life.
Absolutely.
But now I'm going through all this different turmoil, and not only you hurting me, you hurting the kid. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
that's
still accountable for whatever
and
they turn into in the future.
Yeah, and I'm still accountable, and they still could be
You
mad
gonna come
at
to me for college tuition or bail?
It's crazy. And then your kid could be looking at you like, well, damn, you wasn't here, but they don't really know what you was going through. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you was supposed to figure everything out, and you was. So it just be like, that's just a crazy thing to have to go through. It's traumatic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thankful to God I'm on the other end of it.
Does it help when somebody tells you? Does it help when somebody says to you, well, at some point your kid will get to an age where they'll figure it out. Like, is that comforting in the moment?
Everybody say that, yo.
Is that comforting in the moment, and is that absolute?
No, because you
negative.
could die today or tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying?
Negative.
Like,
You know what helps though?
Grab the mic,
The
bro.
main thing
Y'all
that
got shit.
the main thing that helps is doing your due diligence, and this goes for men and women with who you want to procreate with.
Talk heavy.
You know what I mean?
Talk
Like, it's
heavy.
really that simple. Then if you do that and something still does go wrong, then that's something you can't help.
But if I say to
and
you in
it's
that
more than
moment,
likely that there is somebody that you can come to like some type of agreement with. If y'all can't agree with y'all relationship, y'all can still probably try to agree with how you raise your child.
right.
And set
but
the
if
household.
if that's still in turmoil, and I come to you in the middle of that and say, yo, but one thing that's for sure is your kid is gonna get older, and they gonna realize which parent is which, and this and that and the third. Does that comfort you in that moment?
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, but life,
really.
but life is uncomfortable though. You ain't gonna always have your way.
I
in life.
needed the answer first.
You know what I mean? Of course not. You know what I mean? But hopefully you don't have to go through that. But if
Absolutely.
you do, then unfortunately that's your case. And
Because
It's
I
still
feel
going
like
to affect the
you gotta
child.
weather
The
the
child is
storm.
going to be affected
A lot of
whether they
people
know
give
who's
up.
the
And
bad
that's
guy
what's
or
in
not.
your head, and that's what
Yeah.
you're thinking,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
That's your
The
mentality,
child, my
like-
child will be affected, throughout the whole situation. Rather she know mommy or daddy is right or wrong. It's
Right.
like
It's still a burden on the child. And
Yeah.
why should I
the
want
child
my
is
child?
affected.
I want my child to think that we're both awesome.
Exactly.
Right.
This shouldn't be no,
But-
trying to figure it out. Like, no, mommy dope, daddy dope.
Right, and that's why I
We
you
both
tell
love
never
you.
speak ill of
people
your,
don't
of the
talk
other person
back
regardless.
like if you have a baby mom or a baby, don't talk to your kids bad about each other. That's
No,
not
that's
the
horrible.
adult.
Counterproductive.
That's not the adult thing to do. It's quite childish in my eyes. It's just not it's not necessary. It's something that amongst adults you talk about it personally, not get the kids involved. Oh, your father's this or your mother's this. That's all childish games, and it doesn't really help the situation.
Ever.
It really doesn't. Now the kid like, oh, well, who's right,
You're
who's wrong?
confusing the child.
You're confusing the child. It's pointless.
We want children.
doesn't help
We want
anything.
children to grow with less worry as possible. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Now you say you have a 13-year-old and you had turmoil during the way, right?
Yeah.
How is the reconciliation with your
Oh,
daughter?
it's-
Like,
it's
was she right with you, or was she standoffish? Like,
Oh
did
yeah,
you
she
have a
definitely was
transitional period?
standoffish. You know what I'm saying? And it was understandable because there was a point in time where I wasn't able to be there because she lived out of state.
Right.
And so for me, like I moved to California, and a lot of it was like, yo, I got opportunity. I'm gonna be able to better myself to do better for my daughter. But at the
Right.
same time, I wasn't seeing what was going on daily. You know what I mean? And not being there is, regardless of what my, baby mom may have done or whatever, me not being there was on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I could have just, got all my money together and moved to Georgia and just figured it out. You feel what I'm saying? But I chose to go another route thinking that, you know, hey, I'm going to go over here, get my money together, and then I can do that. You know, and I kind of got settled in LA, you know. So, of course, she had her thoughts about it, which she shared with me, of course.
Because you missed a lot.
Yeah, I missed a lot. And, you know, I don't believe in having regrets, but at the same time, it's like, if I could do something over again, I would have just did things a little bit different. But, you know, when you're going through shit and you're in the middle of it, it's hard to have that bird's eye view and have what they call perspective of what's going on for real. I was so caught up in my perception of what was going on. Like, I perceived that I'm getting done wrong. These motherfuckers are trying to make my life, you know, hard, trying to humiliate me. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just so caught up in that a lot of it just made it spiral for way longer than it should have been. You know what I mean? But once I got perspective, you know, shout out psychedelics, you know, it made me look at things different and things changed, and now I got custody of her. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the universe just like, all right, well, I'm gonna show you now what to do with that perspective and teach you. You feel what I'm saying? I've made a lot of mistakes and I feel like I learned a lot. And as a father, which is the most amazing experience of my life, you know, with all its challenges, I feel like I have a chance to have a human being excel under me. You feel what I'm saying? And from my mistakes.
You make me think of something that I think there's a couple things that have been toxic in our community since talk shows, right? There's I just wanted to come to you as a woman. And there's, so what you want credit for doing what you're supposed to be doing? I get credit for any fucking thing else that I do in some form or fashion on a consistent basis.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Recognition comes in different forms. Appreciation comes in different forms, yo.
Right.
You see how I just gave my man a round of applause when he said, now I got custody of my daughter? That's not because now he's being a dad. He's been a dad the whole time.
Yeah.
He's in a position where he was able to do that for a reason. That's a path. That's a struggle. That's a walk. You got to get shit situated. You see what I'm saying? And not one of them times did he say, because my baby mom ain't shit. No, he said, now I have custody. That's dope. You know what I mean? So I just, it made me think of the whole, what you want credit for being a dad? Like, yes, motherfucker.
Right.
I appreciate y'all for leading your kids in the right way, so that when I had something, I got the right motherfuckers to babysit them and teach them how to fucking shoot a jump shot.
Dads never get as much credit as moms do. You know, we just don't get that credit. Like, we not supposed to be hurting.
I'm guilty of not giving my dad enough credit coming up.
You know, we men, so they look at us like, oh, you hurting? Get up, do some work.
Same
you know,
thing I say about
it's
when
not
people
you
die.
don't have there's no downtime. You don't
last
have
one-
time to be tired. You don't have time to be hurting.
Sad.
That's you're a man. That's impossible from a woman's eyes. So
How long you
it's
gonna
like
mourn?
right.
You dead for 2 days.
Right.
You
You
still
still
crying?
sick? Yeah, you still sick.
No, real shit.
Right.
Don't get sick for more than 4 days.
It makes it easier when you understand that that's how life is going to be.
Right,
You know what I mean? But the women who do understand a man's psyche, that he would appreciate that, they end up having a better lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Because the men who are more appreciated, they go above and beyond.
Oh,
Way
y'all want to
more
have real
easier
talk?
and natural.
Right.
You want to have real
Right.
talk next?
Absolutely.
Let's have real talk.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it goes though.
Are hoes
That's the
more
natural
are
order.
hoes more suitable for marriage because they know how to cater?
No, no. Everything ain't always just sexual favors. Now
I'm
they
not
come
talking
with
about
it.
sexually. If a woman has dealt with enough men that we might consider her a hoe, but it makes her better to engage with a man's needs, wants, and understandings.
Yo, you know what? I thought about that before. That's the crazy part. Yeah, I mean,
Like, I'm not trying to say nothing crazy.
Yeah.
This makes logical sense.
But it depends. What kind of woman do you want to
With-
have on your side? Like,
There's levels
know
to
what I
all
mean?
of that, right?
Yeah, I don't want a woman who's known for that, or not even she's known for that. Even if we the only two known for that, I don't want
Listen,
that.
I don't
but-
want to walk in the mall and everybody we bump into to hit you. I'm sorry.
I don't care if I didn't bump into him. She might have grew up on the East Coast and now we live on the West. If
No,
I
but
know that was
hold
you,
on.
I'm good.
You know niggas find solace in that, right? You know, a lot of dudes would get a chick from out of state because they know nobody they know what she did. And they don't care because they don't have to deal with who she dealt with.
Oh, she right.
A lot of dudes do that, like, and I be peeping, like, we grown now, we over 40, right? So I be looking at, like, certain moves and I be like, oh, that's that play. Because if you know, I also know people out of state.
Yeah, but see,
So
a
I know
lot
the
of
other
people,
side of the story. And it'd be like, wow, that's cool. That works for you. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
But a lot of people do that. It ain't overseas no more. You just get a chick from fucking Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Deep Jersey somewhere. Like, nobody went to high school with it. You good.
Right.
But it ain't even got nothing to do with insecurity.
Nobody
It just
knows
got
her.
something to do with, I think, her character. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that it was sex, whatever. You know what I mean? You got to do whatever you
That's
want.
why I didn't want
I'm
to
just
make it
talking about
about
what
sex
I'm looking
when
for
I said hoe.
in a woman. Like, that might be a character flaw. You know what I'm saying? So that goes
She's a
with
sex
it.
fiend.
Yeah, I mean, so
Well, there's certain insecurities and
look
things
at Joe
that she's
Smith. I
compensating
ain't trying to
for.
be Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Yo, did you see-
You know how you got me. You know how
No.
you met me, Joe.
No.
I ain't never trying to hear those
No.
words.
Did you
You feel me?
Did you see when they had her on Cameron?
Oh yeah, he came right at it.
She
Did you
like
watch?
me
But that's
neither.
the
Did
energy
you watch
that she
the
know
whole?
brought to him.
Did you watch the whole interview?
No, I seen excerpts.
It's 20 minutes long.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
bro, she wasn't. It wasn't her, bro. He was.
He was
drawn,
drawing. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He.
Said it wasn't her.
I ain't
They,
watching Jones.
at first, he wasn't even on camera. She was just talking to Stat Baby, right?
Mm.
And she talking to Stat, and Stat is, Stat coddling her, bigging her up, whatever. And she's like, now, I want to tell you, Cameron's here. I wanted to have a male perspective so that if y'all wanted to debate or whatever, Cameron like, I'm not here to debate. You know what I'm saying? That's how it start. Yeah. And the next thing you know, he like, she talking, and he like, yo, you looking all right. Like, you kind of look kind of good. Like, you sexy. Then he like, oh shit, your cleavage is crazy.
We
like,
all know Cam
bro,
ain't got no chill though.
And then she keep talking, and she say, cause I'm a hustler. I'm from the Bronx. And he like, oh, you from the Bronx? Where you from? I used to live back that way. Like, he start drawing, bro. Then he get to the point where he like, matter of fact, they still interviewing. He like, I'm gonna DM you right now. I'm about to DM you shit right now. Make sure you
Wow,
check.
Joe Smith.
Bro, he's doing this the whole time they're trying to interview her about her trying to get Joe Smith back in the house.
Then you
Her whole purpose of the interview was, I want him to come back home to figure it out.
yeah, maybe him and Joe had some prior beef or something. No.
Then it got to a point. It got to a
Yeah,
point where Cam. It got to a point where Cam was acting like maybe we'll use our resources and figure something out for y'all. And then it got to a point where Cam was like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even worry about it. We going. Yeah, you do the massage joint. You don't do all the massages, but if I want you to massage me, you gonna do the massage for me? Oh yeah, y'all be good.
That's how he felt at the
Like
moment,
Cam
man.
is in his bro. This shit was hilarious, and I'm disclaimer. I'm at work with the one earbud in, cracking the fuck
Yo,
up.
you
Like,
know
this
what? You
nigga's
know what's
out of
crazy?
pocket.
As a married man, I wouldn't appreciate that. Somebody coming at my wife at that, but then at the same time, I'm like, damn, Ma, you bought that. Like, you know how you met me, Joe.
But do you
That's
realize,
all we keep hearing.
I don't think we're realizing.
Like, you know how you met me.
I don't think
I
we're
gotta think about
realizing.
that.
Right.
I don't think. I think we're
Think
not
about
acknowledging that she's not acknowledging that she might have put too much on this man. She's going on public platforms trying to get him back home.
Yeah.
She just went viral, exposing him upset about her being naked on the internet, bro. I don't think that anybody's paying attention to the fact that we might need to have him on 24-hour surveillance and watch, or we need to be worried about this man's feelings. Like, this nigga left home, bro. She talking to Cameron to get him back home.
Right.
You just twisted the knife deeper.
Why are you talking to Cam?
But she went on an interview before that with like one of them Today
I'm not
Show
saying they
joints
reached
or
out,
something.
but I'm
Why Cam? Though?
Yeah,
Why
To reach out to Cam.
Let me
Bro.
call Killer up.
Let me call Kill up and see what he can do about this.
my guess is that Cam reached out to her.
Somebody find out with Joffin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
If I had the bet.
Bro,
If
I
had
mean,
the
I
bet.
just think like
Crazy to me,
her
bro.
approach and her
I know
understanding
I'm
is all
tipsy,
wrong. Because even in the interview, she says she had a long porn career, but her discography is short. She didn't say discography, but she said basically she didn't do a lot
She
of
didn't
flicks,
do a lot,
but she did
yeah.
it for a long time. It might have been 13 years and less flicks than the average person that did 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Type of
you
shit.
know.
But like her understanding when she was on a joint that you saw, when she was like, well, you know, this is what I used to do, and I've been trying other things. You know the other things she's been trying, bro?
What?
They keep talking about her being a waitress. Cool, respectable. Waitresses don't make a lot of money. The other thing she tried to do was start other businesses. This bitch started 4 businesses that didn't work out.
So it sounds
That's
like
not
to me,
like your girl saying I took up all these jobs She just burning more chicken. We just buying LLCs that ain't worth shit. Her understanding of all of this is a little skewed, bro. Just like you would think someone that probably would do that for a living, especially in those days, would be when it was ostracized the way that it was. You had to be a different kind of individual, and especially to call yourself a hustler, right? Unless you become a director and one of the people that's producing these, because there are some women that have done that from porn. Now they in a big chair and they making all the money off. You know what I mean? That's hustling. That's boss shit. But like her mentality and her thought of like, I tried to help, might have been a burden the whole time. You know how niggas be like, I ain't tell you to open a nail salon, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, what you doing?
My thought process,
Your
maybe the
business
bread
plan.
ain't gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
she's trying to keep up to what she used to living like.
And mind you,
You know what
he's
I'm
one of
saying?
the, and it's a few athletes that came out recently that was with a certain agency that got burnt. They lined him up. They took more than half. He one of them. You see what I'm saying?
That's unfortunate. You know what I'm
He
saying?
one of them. So it's like, even with his understanding of business, me not being proven because he got swindled and didn't have a chance to. Bitch, you saying that y'all gonna give out massages?
You already know what that time.
Like what
Yeah.
you a former point? You talking about you starting a massage business? Why you think Cam bit?
No, but she went on there
Like,
to promote
This
that.
shit sound like a living color.
She went on there to
Bro,
promote that.
this shit. She's the 50-something-year-old
They
Krishan.
That's
She's a
dope.
50-something-year-old Krishan. Oh, I got one better. I have a theory.
What?
Remember, we've always wanted to see throughout hip hop the video vixen chicks, the not the big ones, not the major ones, just the chicks that was always wilding in videos, or was that Freaknik getting crazy and all of that. We always wanted to see how they kids came out. Blueface. Blueface is a product of that, yo. His mom was in the videos fucking the rappers. She still act like that. And Blueface is running around tearing the internet up, being the most toxic nigga in the world, yo. He's one of them experiments that we've been looking forward to the product of. He's 20 plus.
One
We're
thing,
old, bro.
he getting the money off of it.
No, his business mind is crazy. He
Yeah.
need to keep pistols out his hand and cameras out his face when he around children.
He keep himself relevant.
Is that
somehow,
fair?
Some way, don't with his shenanigans.
Is that fair? You can run it up because he tried to sign both his baby moms to a label deal. He was cashing all Krishan checks for a long time.
He a pimp at heart.
He's a pimp,
He a
bro.
pimp at heart. You know what I'm saying?
But he comes from a bump skiggity bump a shake your rump mom. He got a shake your rump mom.
That's what he grew up around. Though.
Yo.
You know what I mean, you can't
Think
blame
about that. All I want to do is over. That's his mom.
Boom, boom.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure some of them became doctors and
With that being
nurses
said,
and,
you
and authors.
Can you be
Right.
mad at him?
But he's no. But I'm saying he's really like, we could really do the lineage of how this shit turns out through a Blueface. And there's a few more.
Hip hop history, man.
Cassidy's an example. Cassidy said he grew up in a house that played rap music. He didn't grow up in a house with like my parents where they played the oldies and shit. His parents was into rap music, and Cassidy created a flow and a delivery that the whole world tried to take at 15, 16 years old. Like, we have multiple pockets of this experiment, bro. Hip-hop is great.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
I'm gonna get a panel together. We gonna figure out some trees. We gonna make some. We gonna break down some shit.
Yeah,
We gonna see
got
what
to.
came from what, how it got
See,
there.
yeah, the branch.
Let's do that.
Would you
'Cause
ever?
he-
Did
'cause
you
he-
ever think
Everybody's
about-
gonna pick one. Everybody gonna pick somebody, and we gonna break it down.
Did you ever think about where we would be as like a black, you know what I mean, people without hip hop as far as financially? Like, where
I
would
think
we be?
about that, but I
we
think
be way behind.
What do you think? Like, cause a lot of our money, it seemed like
for every flash in the pan rapper, 8 people get jobs. You heard me? For
That's
every
a
Bobby
lot.
Smurder,
that's a lot.
8 people go to work and make more than they made yesterday. You see what I'm saying? Don't gotta be a career artist, right? Cool. And a lot of those people, once he burn out, move on. And they still in the business.
That's
they
why I
they
love
learn
hip
the
hop.
trade,
That's
right?
why I love hip hop.
Hip
But-
hop created billionaires. Like,
That's why I
you know
love
what
hip hop.
Like,
The
man.
biggest-
That's not the only reason I was.
biggest
I
thing-
love the essence
market.
of it, but
Hip hop has done more for race relations than anything else we've ever
without
seen.
a doubt, throughout the world, it brought more people.
Throughout the world.
the world, it spread.
You
throughout
wouldn't
the
have
world.
seen a George Floyd reaction like that without hip hop.
right.
without people understanding that all the hoods is the same, that we all had the same story. You see what I'm saying? I think that's the bigger thing. We've done more for the world than any other genre of music.
Man, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Because not saying that other genres didn't have, or moments didn't have influence, they didn't have a reach.
Mm-hmm.
You was either Michael Jackson and Prince, or you wasn't.
And they looked at them as
There's
like
a little nigga in the Bronx
untouchable
that got motherfuckers
anomalies.
in Australia that listen to him every day. And he has 500 monthly listeners. That's different, yo.
Without a doubt.
That's different. You see what I'm saying? We have done more for this world than the world has done for us in real time.
Oh,
We only talking about 50 years that they documented. Hip hop is older than 50.
For sure.
yeah.
50 is what we get credit for. But we super young. So I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. Like, we hold ourselves too accountable for so many mishaps, not realizing how young we are in this.
They thought hip
At a
hop was gonna be
disadvantage.
flash and pan though. That's what's
They
crazy.
told us that we was doing bigger numbers than rock and roll. None of our contracts resemble rock and roll contracts. So we're still working at a disadvantage, even though we're the biggest grossing shit besides
That's crazy.
Afrobeats.
How I was just thinking about that earlier. How just because we didn't have control in any record labels when they did come out, that's how we lost control.
Our
from the
biggest
beginning.
hip hop artist does not get to tell a label, I'm going on tour till I don't feel like it, and I give you the album when I feel like it. Rock and roll artists have been able to do that forever, and the labels don't get a percentage of their tour money.
It's all about how the contracts is drawn.
We do not get contracts,
It's the way
anything
it's the
similar
way
to
slow
what we
us up.
sell.
It's the
And
way-
we still out here fighting for everybody. With a fraction of the fucking profit.
Fraction.
It's the
Very
way-
small.
Like 10%. You see what I'm saying? Of what we deserve out of the situation if you
Yeah.
just do it off contracts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a way to slow us up.
Leo
man.
Cohen, you know how Leo Cohen explained the 360 deal? You know what his explanation was?
No, I didn't hear it.
He said your manager has a 360 deal.
What does that mean?
Your manager gets 10%, 15, 20% of everything. So the label,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
they're
yeah, I know what
if the
it is.
label operates at the same capacity, whatever. Now the 360 conversation is intricate because it comes down to having 100% of nothing, a small percentage of a lot. If the whole building is going to work to get you the most opportunities so that they can get the most percentages of those opportunities, that's cool. But how many of the artists on the roster get that treatment, and how many of these motherfuckers have to give you a large percentage of their crumbs that they getting at the bottom or in the middle? That's when it's interesting. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna fight for me to get the Coca-Cola joint and the McDonald's joint and the Super Bowl joint and nigga, take 10% of all that shit,
Take it. Yeah.
right?
It's worth it.
But if I'm somebody like J. Cole in the beginning that could do $1 in a Dream tour, right? Does this speak to your knowledge, bro? And you're somebody that could potentially tell me not to do that for my audience, or if I do it, it's out of my budget, but you still need this. Now it get weird, yo. And that's what happens. That $1 in a Dream tour is part of the reason Cole is Cole. Same reason he had all them kids in his house when he dropped the joint. What was the name of that shit about his neighborhood? Fair Hill Drive.
Fair Hill Drive. Yeah.
Remember he had all the kids at the house?
Yeah.
That was inspiration from the $1 in a Dream tour. Labels will fuck up how you even engage with your audience. You see what I'm saying? And still say I need a percentage of everything, and you can only do this. You can't drop an EP. You can't drop a mixtape. You can't let no singles go.
Yeah. They get a percentage and then they act like they control it.
And then I'm gonna talk you out of the feature that you want.
But
Whatever. You can say, yo, I need Lil Baby on my joint. And they got access to Lil Baby.
they be like, no.
They'll
6ix9ine
literally
is
ask
better.
you, what
It's
could Little Baby
controversial.
do for Chaz?
Alright.
And you'll be like, nigga, I got the record. When Baby hear this, you might hear a different Lil Baby than you ever heard before. You see, because we artists, right? And that's not cocky, that's not arrogant. That's like, no, I got some sauce that line up with what he do, but might make you feel froggy. They will literally argue you out of getting that situation where you might could have called him and got it for a dub. Boosie run Christmas specials every year.
Yeah, I be seeing it.
You can get a Boosie feature for fucking
Boosie
$7
hustle,
grand.
though. Boosie
Yeah, he
hustle.
said boozy specials. Yeah, he
No,
funny.
no, real
Bro,
shit.
he
That
give
nigga
out
hustle.
money at Christmas. He get them off of doing features.
Nigga hustle.
He charges on average.
7
At one
racks.
point, he charged on average $15,000 for people that wasn't like big time to do a feature.
Right.
During the holidays, he would do it for half. But Boosie's so retarded, half
Yeah.
meant anywhere from 6,000 to 7,500.
Right. What you got? Yeah.
taking it,
What you
bro.
got for me? Yup.
But if you figured out a
Right.
vibe,
Don't blame me.
and you know Boosie always is somebody that the internet is talking about, you might can get some traction if you could spend that 5,000-6,000 over there instead of whatever else your other plan was. That might jumpstart some shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but when your label say, you see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, just give me the money. I call Boosie, he gonna charge y'all 30. Give me the money. I'm getting the Christmas special real quick, and we out of here.
Right.
I'm not even gonna tell him I know y'all.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's moves that you can make that's stagnated when they have all the interest in your shit. But if you one of them, it benefits you to do. You get them percentage of the merch if you can fucking sell collaborations with Coca-Cola.
So you pro major then?
I'm pro.
I mean you pro independent.
I'm
right
pro
now.
situational. I'm literally pro whatever makes the most sense. Like, everybody ain't Nelly, bro. But I wouldn't tell Nelly to sign to me. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know a lot of motherfuckers I could do a lot of dope shit for, at least transitionally. But some people is just already there and they need that push. They need that look now. Other people got to work their way there and they got to be realistic about it and they got to split the budget. You can't expect your representation of the person that's making the moves to pay for everything. You see what I'm saying? For all that, he might as well represent his 13-year-old. True or false? And that's where it comes down to, because we don't have loose money. When they invest in us, bro, if they put you on the back burner, you're a write-off. They get money back.
They definitely spend that.
And
paper.
you still owe them money.
Yeah. And they want it.
They want
that
150
in the
back
bank,
at
hell yes.
4%.
They want their back. They
No,
want
but
their-
that's
And
what a
it'll be
lot of
7
artists
next
gotta
year.
understand. Like, you can't expect the label to be doing all the work. Like your social media gotta be quick. Like, you gotta do a lot of shit on your own.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta get on mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, be in the studio all the time to the point where you just on features for no reason.
Who's
You know what I
somebody
mean? And
that you
hopefully
discovered?
your label cleared.
Who's somebody new that you fuck with, and how did you find them? They don't have to be young. They just somebody new to your
I don't know. I started fucking with the boy Larry June lately.
Like, June is a lot of people been talking
Yeah, I
about Larry
mean,
June.
like, I fucks with him and shit. Like, I didn't listen to none of like his old shit, but I started to. But I don't know.
How did you find him?
I don't know.
He was
Probably-
on a song with somebody.
most likely. No, but it was a little while ago. But yeah, let me think who else. I don't know. It's a lot of little niggas out now. But I listen to a lot of satellite radio. You know what I mean? So, and them DJs on there, they be playing that.
Yeah, you
that,
on the road.
That boom bap shit. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Any new boom bap niggas and
Yeah,
hip hop
man.
niggas? Shout out to the Blues Brothers, but
I can't think nobody offhand.
what about
Honestly.
you? Who knew that you heard and how'd you find them?
2 people.
Try and prove a point real quick.
Flaugier.
The basketball player,
yeah.
Flo J.
My
She can rap.
my nigga Vu put me on with her.
Yeah,
I was
he
just-
actually was telling me about
She
it
was
too.
on
Yeah.
that, what's the name show?
I was listening to her. She nice, man.
No,
She
Flo J
fucking
can rap.
rap.
Yeah.
Like rap. And then she got the melodies. Like, she's one of the few females that can really rap and talk about something.
And she capitalizes off moments.
Yeah,
She'll
she
make a song
capitalizes
about
on
every
moments.
game they win.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
motherfucker be like, Final Four.
Yeah, young John got something
love
going, man. I like it, man.
She give me Lil Wayne energy as a female.
like a female.
Like the
yeah,
way
I can
she
see
attack,
that.
the
Like,
way she
I was gonna
attack
say
shit.
female, like Lil Baby or something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, flow and energy wise.
because the realism behind.
I'm talking
it, you know
about
what I
how
mean?
she drops shit, like the energy behind how she drops shit, not how she
Yeah.
sounds on it. But
Yeah. How she drops shit and just like the content, like you know, I feel it. I can relate to it. You know what I mean? And she's a young up and comer, you know, and she hoop. You know, she nice,
Bro,
man.
she nice, bro.
Like she might get me to watch the WNBA. Her and the other one, Angel Reese, man.
They got a few, bro.
I might really start watching.
They got a few. What about you? Who's somebody new that you found?
You know, I like I don't know how new she is, but Tim's the singer.
Tums is dope.
Yo, I
Tums is
mean,
fire.
I really, yeah, I feel
Tums is
her vibe,
fire.
man. She really caught me. I've been listening to her a lot lately.
I think everybody want to work
and
with
she
Tums
very
right now.
she very soothing. Like her music very relaxing to
It's a
me.
vibe. How you
Yeah.
find it?
Just scrolling through different music, it popped up. I hit play, and I was like,
and
the
you
first
stayed there
song,
for a little bit?
first song I heard, I was like, wow, it just caught me. I was
Right.
like, wow. So,
No,
He was
Tums
playing
is-
his microgreens. He said, dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Oh yeah, that's good for the greens. You know, you
yeah,
play
it's
that
soothing.
with the
It's,
greens,
it's
they be
relaxing.
alright.
It's relaxing.
Greens gonna be smacking. But no, you notice nobody said the radio, right?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I
You
don't-
notice nobody said the radio, right?
Yeah.
And that's my argument. Like, motherfuckers be like, the radio only play 5 songs a day. The radio this, the radio that. When's the last time you went to the radio to discover some shit? We go to radio for personalities, if that.
I ain't
Because
gonna
when
hold
you in your car, you don't have to listen to the radio.
I discovered Doja Cat.
If
on
you at
radio.
work, you might listen to the radio because
That's where I
comfortable for
might have.
everybody at
That's
work.
where I might have heard
There's
Tim's
a lot
at.
of people
At
that don't
work?
have streaming
On the radio, 98.9. I think.
But
that's
The
most-
only people that really listen to radio.
But a lot of people don't really care that much about music. Music is just a backdrop. Some people, music is life for it. You have something that you. There's free.
when you
I
got
don't pay
music,
for
you do like
Spotify. I
every
got Spotify.
Hey, I got Spotify. I got
I'm on
Sirius,
Spotify.
I
You know
got
what's
all that
crazy?
shit.
I should have more streaming services because I'm on all them motherfuckers.
You pay for Spotify?
Do I?
Yes.
All right,
One
now
way
I
or the
pay
other,
for
you pay
Spotify. But at some point I didn't, and I had it.
At some point.
I didn't. I know it. I know I didn't. But like now, that's all I really listen to. But I'm on all the streamers, and I don't even know how to operate them.
Yeah, that's how I'll probably be getting most of my stuff. When I'm on Spotify and they be putting like the new releases for you sometime, like every now and then your playlist might pop up with something and I'm like, oh boy, spitting. Let me see what else.
Yeah, this shit been popping up on my
Motivated
joint
artists.
with some nigga I never heard of, and he got all these songs with Nipsey, and I'm like, where did this come from?
Hold up. I was gonna say that too, but he's not new. Y2, my boy Y2.
Is it how you spell it? Is it
Y with an actual letter and
okay?
two.
No, that ain't him.
But listen, he got songs with Nipsey too. That's the reason I thought about it.
Is the cover blue?
I don't know.
The artwork is blue.
But yeah, I was gonna say him too. My boy Y2 and this girl named the Bay. Yeah.
She from the Bay?
Nah, she from LA.
Like the Bay, like the Bay.
Yeah, like that's Bay.
That's Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
That was better than mine.
Yeah, she her and him, I've known them for a little bit, but they just been turning up crazy, like dropping projects and, you know, writing for people, and it's just like I respect what they doing, so I just been like,
He still got the West Coast in him.
oh yeah, I love the West Coast,
But,
man.
I mean,
Shout out the West Coast, California.
Speaking of the West Coast, will we ever get another Nate Dogg?
Yes. Not another Nate Dogg.
Who
but
could you
another-
compare Nate
another
Dogg to?
crooner.
Hell no,
Ty
ain't
Dolla
no
Sign.
Nate Dogg.
Ty?
Ty Dolla Sign was close to like a
Man,
Nate.
Ty-
No, he's
Different
not Nate
though,
Dogg.
man.
There would never be another Nate
I
Dogg
love
because
Ty.
that
There you
time
go.
is a
That's the
pocket
answer
in
right.
time.
That should
There
have
would
been
never
the
be
first
another
answer.
Nate Dogg.
There ain't
But
gonna be another Nate Dogg.
If you're thinking about like a crazy hook, you know, type of like signature sound, yeah, there'll be another. From the West Coast, there'll be another one. There'll be another one for sure.
We haven't seen it yet.
Ty Dolla Sign was very close.
I like Ty Dolla
What's
Sign.
my
He got
man
a nice
name?
sound.
I was with the racks in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Roddy
Roddy
Ricch was pretty
Ricch,
good, but he
yeah.
doesn't do many features anymore. I think that was one of the things about him. He was like
Damn, why ain't Roddy
he
dropping
was
nothing
on
new?
fire,
Yeah,
bro.
His
And
second,
he-
his second album didn't do as well.
I think he's having label trouble.
Yeah, he
The
probably.
label trouble?
I think
He's gotta
no, I
be.
think it's because of the second album production. Like,
Yeah, he had a sophomore jinx a little bit, but the thing is, you know, like his sound, man.
because you know Nate Dogg
it
set
was a
off Freeway
wave.
out.
He had a chance to really go
Nate
crazy.
Dogg is the first thing we hear on Freeway album. Oh
All
my
my
life,
I've been
you
thinking,
know, and that's a timeless record.
Shit, yeah.
That's a timeless record. Free all over that joint. He killing that shit. The bass go crazy on that joint. Like that's different. Like
yeah, classic.
Damn,
Like-
I think I know what I'm gonna play when I ride home.
Yeah, right. I was thinking, I want to hear that right,
like could Roddy do a joint with D Sturdy and it sound like that?
Man,
Or Meek even?
man.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Oh
different.
shit! Shout out Meek and Ross. They dropping
Oh,
on this week.
I got somebody for you.
What's that?
He from Philly. What's my man?
Friday. Friday. I like Friday.
Friday might be one, yo.
Yeah, he is.
Real early for Friday.
Yeah, his
But
album.
Friday out there. He walked on
album.
Meek and Friends stage with a choir. You was there.
Yeah, he super
You was
gospel
with me?
with it.
Oh, we danced. It was.
He was there. He walked out that bitch with a choir and turned that bitch out,
Yeah.
bro. It was good. I mean, like, good.
Yeah. Killed
Like
it.
Friday cares about
Killed
his.
it.
Yeah.
You know me, I'ma support
dope.
everything Philly. End of the day.
I actually work with
I heard
somebody
the album.
that's supposed to be Friday's sister, and it's crazy because she can sing.
Word.
That shit is amazing. Yep.
Man, but yeah, that Ross and Meek joint coming out this week, right?
Ross and Meek and Collie Grove
Cali Grove
and Foundation
and Foundation,
and
all real rap shit.
yeah, that sounds like a good week to me.
I'm gonna be listening to music this weekend.
So give them a reminder: the listening party is when.
The listening party is on November 12th, 7 to 10. Holla at me for the location, and
Everybody
you know it's
you
limited.
see here should be
Limited
there.
seating. Yeah, you already know how it goes with sipping with Sammy. You know, I'm a little tipsy. You know what I'm saying?
Trying too hard.
I wanted to hear him go in, yo. That's why I
Trying
hyped
too
him
hard.
up.
Yo,
I hyped him right
as
up.
soon as he said that shit, I'm like, oh
He
shit.
said,
So I'm gonna let
yeah.
Trey. I'm gonna let Trey do the important part. Let us know everywhere that they can get healthy at, man.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can stop by. Our official open date is December 15th. You can stop by 6800 Oyak Road.
Yep.
Right, Philadelphia 19126.
Yeah.
Come through. You can get your sea moss. We're gonna have purple sea moss, burdock root, turmeric powder, all different
Superfood smoothies.
We're gonna have smoothies. So many different health benefits. Definitely come through, and I can kind of go into detail with you. Do a walkthrough, let you taste some samples, so you could try all of our product. The product taste is amazing. Yeah, stop by, come see us, 6800 Oyak Road. We look forward to seeing you. Black owned business, come through and support. Drop in.
Yeah, I just wanted to elaborate on the flavors of those microphones, man. Like, I'm not even just hyping it up. It's my cousin and everything, but they like, if you like vibrant flavors that you know is healthy, like, it's something excellent. Like putting them on sandwiches and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, cooking them, but like I really recommend them just straight up raw. Like,
Yeah,
like,
mine's raw.
Like, you can't go
Mine's
wrong. And then you know while you eating them, you getting all the nutrients that you need in life. Like basically, you know what I mean? If you like combine them,
Right.
you know what I mean? So it's just like a no-brainer. I'm proud of my family and everything, and we gonna keep it moving, man. Peace to everybody out there.
We proud of you too, Ma. We love you, boy.
Oh yeah, you know, it ain't about me.
It's my
tonight,
nigga.
though. I appreciate y'all.
It's my nigga.
You know what I mean?
Now turn that off. Once again, holla at Marissa from Rich Jewels, who is our sponsor. Like I said, right now, this is what I'm giving y'all for the men's collection. There will be plenty more. It's weird holding my wrist like that, but there will be plenty more things on the way. And shout out to her because I've actually been getting a lot of compliments, even though this is subtle. The people that notice, like, oh, what's it? Yeah. So shout out to Marissa from Rich Jewels. Dope stuff for your lady, dope stuff for your man, dope stuff for your mama. Get with her, tap in with her, and tell her I sent you. And I would appreciate that. But this is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Fly Shit, only the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm
What happened?
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Down, get.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was